No.
For the women.
No.
It's a Natural Six. A show
See how Doug, the only one...
for the... If you went... Listen, Listen,
No, you're not.
I'm
not.
a tremendous ally.
No,
There's
you're not.
no one who's been more of an ally than me. But you are real grinding my gears early.
No, this is the true ally. Doug is the true ally.
If you'll let me finish...
No.
If you'll let me finish, please. A show for the women.
For the women.
Somebody please.
We're going to go for some
Think
matcha about now.
of the women.
Some matcha.
Matcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that for the women?
And matcha and everything.
I just feel like a little bit of matcha, maybe like a nice little candle in a book.
Yeah, and
Just
maybe
in a
just
cafe somewhere.
and what I would probably do is just like open my ears and my eyes.
Without the women,
Doug,
this show
I
doesn't
wouldn't tell them anything.
Doug.
Without
the safest.
Without the women,
This show doesn't exist.
where would we be?
That's true.
I mean,
I tell you where. I tell you where.
Wow, yeah, no, that one I agree with you. Yes.
Women supporting women.
Yeah,
I
that's
love to see it.
No, Holly supported everybody else.
mostly Eva.
Without the women, I'll tell you what we wouldn't be at. Episode 42 of Our Adventures in the World.
Episode 42.
Yeah, 42, level 42. I'm starting to, early doors, they're like lots of significant numbers. It's like lucky number 7, and then it's like, oh, unlucky for some, it's 13. We're really struggling until we get to episode 69. We're really struggling for for significant numbers. 42 is level 42 is a band. I'm struggling to think of anything
It's
in the
the
50s.
meaning of life.
It's the meaning of life.
Yeah,
Can I
true.
also say that because I'm very, very down with kids, 6-7's going to come
6-7,
out.
yeah.
6-7.
I don't know what that is.
6-7.
Oh, yeah.
6-7.
So you're not down.
Listen, let me go on record.
Give me rears.
I'm not
No
talking
one
about
does.
the kids.
No one can tell you.
I'm just here for the women.
Is episode 69 just going to be? Is that going to be the orgy episode?
Why would there be?
Don't know.
Oh, why would there? No,
Why would that be
unpack
an orgy
that.
episode?
Why would that be an orgy
Level
episode?
69.
Why would that matter? What would?
No.
Is 69?
Go on, just break it down.
Is it fun?
I don't think we should do this on content.
No, not.
I'll just have a conversation with my wife.
I think we've had a lot of time to talk about stuff
Yeah,
today, and
yeah,
that felt like
so
a
much
more
time,
appropriate
yeah.
time to have that conversation.
Because I can't tell the difference between content and not content.
No,
We know.
because
There is no difference, really.
Why am
Not
I the
for
one
us.
who's
who would be the most likely to be Truman Showed out of all of us?
Oh.
I think all of us would say ourselves because all of us want to be. I'm assuming
I
everyone
don't.
wants
I
to
don't
be.
want to be.
want to be.
No, I don't want to be.
I wanted it all the time.
Why?
I think I'd be Truman Show.
Yeah, I think it's Alex.
Yeah, I think Alex is being Truman Show.
Yeah.
I think it's the most believable that Alex would be.
I can still freak my wife out by claiming she's on the Truman Show now. She's an adult woman.
Just every
You
now
want
and
to
then.
hope so.
Just every now and then turning and just giving a slight
I've
delivery
tried
to the
other
side.
cocoa drinks. This is the best.
I watched a TikTok of a guy breaking down some of the really, really tiny details in the Truman Show.
It is a film that holds up
Really well.
with remarkable clarity.
Just like there's the scene where he goes and sits down into the room and he's not meant to go into the room and the woman's like pulling off the thing because she's still in makeup
Yes.
to have turned up, and I think it's like on the rewatch you just go, wow, that's so good.
We had a really cool little tradition in my family where when my nephews were a bit younger and they were teenagers or like pre-teens, we would watch a film together on Christmas Eve that was nothing to do with Christmas but was just a film they hadn't seen and was really good. So when we were little, we'd watch things like Mrs. Doubtfire
Yes.
or Hook, and then we watched The Truman Show and we watched Looper and we watched Memento as they got older and like all this kind of stuff. And we watched Hunt for the Wilder People, which is really, really excellent. Like it was a really
good tradition.
Yeah, it was a really nice tradition. I mean, they are in their mid to late 20s now, so we don't do it quite so much. But Truman Show is just what a film.
If you haven't seen it, go and watch the Truman
Oh,
Show.
genuinely do.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, it's
Why aren't you watching the Truman
it's
Show?
Jim
Jim
Carrey's
Carrey's
second best performance after Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
100%.
Yeah.
It's Sunshine on the
I haven't seen Man on the Moon though. Apparently he's very good at
Yeah,
that, if not
I've heard the stories about the making of that
insufferable.
film, and I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I've heard not good things. about
Such
it.
big energy today.
Yeah.
Jim
We're all
Carrey's the
over
reason I want to be an
place.
actor. I
Yeah.
want to be an actor. He is the reason I'm an actor.
I love Jim Carrey.
I love his more serious roles, but I do like his
Liar, Liar.
Liar, Liar, The Mask, and like
Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura are always going to be like.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
Childhood,
bit in Liar Liar where he's the fireman?
Yes,
The
in
plane at the
background.
end.
And he's like, and he's
And
so
then-
obvious.
Yeah, he's so obvious about it. It literally cuts. He's got big sunglasses on.
he's going-
and he's got a radio. He's going.
He,
He's
wa-
literally just an extra in the background.
he was the person who, as a kid, I would go to the video store and I was like seeking out Jim Carrey films.
Yeah.
They were the ones that I
Yeah.
really wanted.
For our generation, he's like the first big movie star.
Yeah, it was him, and then Adam Sandler had his kind of thing as well, with like Big Daddy
Yeah.
and Little Nicky and
Waterboy.
Happy Gilmore and Waterboy and all that kind of stuff.
But also, we don't have those. We don't do, because of streaming, you don't have big budget comedies in the cinema anymore.
No.
They do
Also-
not exist. Neither does the rom-com. The rom-com has been exclusively relegated to Netflix and Amazon and other streaming services that are available. That's why you don't see rom-coms being released. That's why Anything But You was such a huge thing when it hit cinemas, because it was like the first rom-com that we're seeing that isn't on. Anyway, that's
There's a really interesting socials post that's created.
Who's telling me this? I can't
There was a
tell.
really interesting socials post the other day that's created so much conversation, which is, tell me the last time there was an iconic character post Jack Sparrow, like a real iconic film character in the cinemas that just went throughout society and everyone knew and is like really established themselves. And then you look back and you go like, you look through, you go like Rocky, Terminator, boom, and you get to the certain point and it just kind of, there's animation characters that have kind of still done it.
Is Thor not one?
I wouldn't say like,
Books
but yeah, they were
okay,
pre-existing.
okay, you're talking
They
about
were-
sort of like an original
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, an original character. And then you look at Jack Sparrow and there is just suddenly this void after that time period.
well
This is
because
such a
what
long
you s-
intro, by the way.
Yes.
It's a long intro. I think it's society that has, and certainly Hollywood and pop culture that has decided to take pre-existing IP and not create new stuff, but reinvent it for the screen. We're not investing
Not
in
making
new
new
IP.
things.
But speaking of investing in new IP,
Yeah. Let's say hi to our heroes.
Hello, I'm Eve Wilson, and I'm playing Dolly de Winter, the Tiefling Bard.
Hello, I'm Alex Jordan, and I'm playing the Kobold Rogue.
Hi, I'm Doug Cockle. I'm playing Kelnis, the Dragonborn Druid.
Hi, I'm Holly and I'm playing Elwyn Grenweird, the human fighter.
hi, I'm Ben Starr and I'm playing Radiant Thornbear, the Wood Elf Wizard.
And I'm Harry McIntyre, a cultural icon filling the void left by Jack Sparrow. Should we play some Dungeons and Dragons? Yes! Last time, you began at the mouth of the tunnel carved into the earth, emerging into a world that had been fractured by the power released when themselves gave up their life. Realizing that you had surfaced in a tree line which had offered you a vantage point over the Gloam mining outpost before you had entered the Old Dark, I, the character not the me, instructed you, the owl not the pronoun, to make a flyover of the area. The owl noticed both Gloam and Children of the Midnight Moon protecting themselves from the elements in the rubble of collapsed buildings and the rent earth. Deciding that it was of vital importance that you begin your journey, I instructed the kobolds to do what they could to free the Children of the Midnight Moon that were still being held by the Gloam and to seek out Celandine in Haven. With the light fading, you made your way as far into the Mother Forest as you were able to, pitching camp as night fell. It was a chance to share wine, Radian immediately feeling the effects and becoming racked with guilt over the death of Carl, while I emerged as a natural sommelier, and to speak about your next move. It was also time in which the party could heal some of the rifts that had emerged between Elwyn and the rest of you. You decided that it was prudent to head to Lathy and the dragons, though Elwyn was adamant that should her family come to harm, she would burn the world. Dolly assured her that should that come to pass, she would not be acting alone. Kelnis spoke a little of what might await you in Lathy, revealing for the first time details of the woman he loved. He went on to confess his fear that he was responsible for her death, telling the party how he came to join the web. It emerged that themselves' amulet had caused Kelnis to appear as an elf for his early years, until the magic had failed and he had realized his true identity. It was the rage and betrayal created by this moment that had resulted in him seeking out a new life, and so, the web. Still, the Dragonborn was wistful to return to Lathy and to see the walking forest again. Dolly stepped away from the group, reflecting on all that had occurred. She messaged Radian to join her, and with the wizard's cautious help, butchered the drum gifted to her by Prince Bell, turning its skin into leather bindings for her daggers, though the skin responded to her touch almost as if it were alive.
Oops.
As you slept, Elowen was once again tormented by dreams in which she could not prevent her brother's suffering. The next morning, having taken a gander at Ai's hemipene and slaughtered a wild turkey, the newly dead hit the road.
God.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
You asked to look at his penis and you rolled a nat 20.
What? But-
You did this. How dare you?
Wait, hold on.
How dare you be so angry at the consequence of your own actions? I thought that was a charming way
That was
of describing
the
it.
dice wanted to tell that part of the
The
story.
dice have their own story to
No,
tell.
No, I think it was more I just wasn't ready for that sentence. Like everything else.
Hemipene.
Hemipene. I had to re-Google it. I was going to say having a gander at Ai's cloaca, but actually it was his hemipene. He has two. We left.
Anyone who wants to draw it.
Ironically, there's almost nothing to draw of a hemipene. It's an internal organ.
I'm sure they'll find a way.
You might as well draw his pancreas.
Life,
wasn't at
life
20.
finds a way.
You left autumn behind and took your first steps into the white world beyond. Midway through your first day of travel, you spotted something that caught the light on the trunk of a tree. You realised that it was a gloam mask, nailed to the bark with a message beneath it that read, "You cannot hide behind the mask." More masks were found on nearby trees, and you continued north searching for signs of life, though you discovered none. You decided to accelerate your progress by having Kelnis wild shape into an elk and Radian burn 2 4th-level spell slots for 2 hours of polymorphing into a warhorse. For the 3 riders, the journeys oscillated between uncomfortable and genuinely agonizing, and a cave provided a welcome rest when you made camp that night. As more wine was uncorked, your thoughts turned to the sending stones, which Dolly had in her possession. You realized that you could still speak to Moloch, even after the vile god of death had fled this plane. Torn between taunting him and asking why you had been put together as a group, you decided to try and thread the needle and do both, sending a message that read, "How's the shadow fell? Why us? PS, fuck you." Bizarrely, no reply was forthcoming. And so you prepared to sleep, Elowen taking the first watch as per usual. When she woke Radian to take his turn on lookout, the Eladrin asked her to stop being a square and to pull an all-nighter with him. Her arm sufficiently twisted, Elowen opened yet another bottle of wine, Radian failing to hold his drink as he had the previous night. He became a little needy, and then fixated on the idea that a wolf was about to attack you. Elowen attempted to placate him, but he was erratic and nauseous, and the daughter of House Grenouille eventually woke Kelnis to take over. The Dragonborn was a shoulder to cry or vomit on, as Radian bemoaned the fact that his friends weren't wearing the charms that he had brought for them in Your Treasures, Your Memories, and the two of them ate the last of the turkey and baked some bread. It's exactly as I planned it. I hate to railroad you, but you know. Again, Elowen's sleep was disturbed by visions of of a strange recurring liminal space as she saw dark water heal her brother's wounds. Excuse me. I might try that sentence again. Again, Elowen's sleep was disturbed by visions of a recurring liminal space as she saw dark water heal her brother's wounds. The next morning, Elowen went for a walk, trying to process her troubling dreams, incurring a penalty to wisdom rolls as her lack of sleep threatened to catch up with her. You returned to the forest road and continued your journey, the day passing without event, until you approached a snow-covered derelict hamlet as evening fell. As you ventured nearer, Dolly took the lead, though a poor perception roll left her turning a corner and being met by a drawn bow, as an emaciated archer told her to stop. And that's where we are now. Ooh!
Ooh.
So, Dolly, you turn the corner. This skeletal, emaciated man, long hair, a scraggly beard, his heavy winter clothes are hanging from his frame. He's got an arrow knocked, the bowstring drawn back to his ear, his hands are trembling. And he says, "We don't want any bloodshed. We don't want anyone getting hurt. Just..."
Then we're all in agreement.
And he looks to his right. And as he looks to his right, you see a figure, smaller, shorter, but with some of those kind of same features. There's immediately like a kind of family resemblance. He emerges from behind a pile of broken, snow-covered stones. And the old man says, Archie, see what she's got?
Oh, you don't want to do that. Those masks, was that you? Great work.
He looks at you, still the bow drawn, the arrow knocked. I don't know anything about masks.
On the trees? You haven't seen them?
Just take your pack off and place it on the ground,
I'm not going to be doing that.
please.
You said yourself you don't want any bloodshed, right? Let's have a conversation. How about that?
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
$18.
You can see in him like a tiredness, like a heaviness, and his eyes flick away from you and flick to the kind of young man next to him. There's an uncertainty in that movement and in his body language, and as he looks across, the young guy goes, Dad, what do we do? And eventually he lowers the bow.
If it's food you're after, we have more than enough to go around.
Do you?
Yeah. We're only passing through. What's happened here?
Who's we?
You don't think I'd be traveling alone, do you? And the fact that I haven't called for help lets you know that that was the right thing to do.
Cal steps around the side of the building behind Dolly.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yeah. We're fine, right?
Yeah. And the man puts his sort of hand in a sort of protective gesture out that also but also kind of lowers it as if encouraging his son to sort of stand down. And you see, Kel, that this emaciated looking kind of young adult, maybe 18, 19, reaches into, he has like a sling in one hand and he just pulls a stone out of the sling and puts it back into a little bag on his belt.
Kel, what food do we have?
I have dough for bread.
Sound good?
I haven't had bread in a long time.
I think we might have extras joining us for dinner.
Great.
By now, the rest of you can absolutely have made your way around this corner. I think you've heard the sort of energy in the voices. And it's in between these two buildings, one that's this pile of rubble around which this younger man emerged, and then the bowman, although his bow is now like held down at his side, he puts the arrow back in the quiver. You see that the quiver has like 2 arrows in it. Do you have any healers?
Yeah. What do you need?
Will you come with me?
Where? You did point an arrow at my face. I'm not going anywhere. I don't know what's waiting for me.
He gestures to one of the few standing buildings, like a little single-story hut, just in there.
I'll go.
I'm coming with you.
Tell the others first. Then come and meet me.
Guys, Dolly and I are going over to that building over there. They say they need a healer.
Well, they can have a healer, but they're not going unaccompanied. You can go, but we're staying nearby.
Can I climb? I'd like to try and just climb on top of one of those small buildings. Sort of like I'm going to like take a sort of vantage point, just sort of keep my eye on the horizon. I'm not going to go...
The horizon in what direction?
Or just sort of like whatever would be the clearest, most open, where I could see the furthest, and just sort of keeping it, basically just keeping a little bit of a watch.
Okay, the south from the direction you came, or north from the direction you're heading? Like which horizon are you looking at?
I mean, I guess I want to try and just sort of alternate between the two. It's just sort of
Hey,
generally.
what I'd like to do, DM, is have my cake and eat it
Just
and
want
see
all of
everything.
it. I want to do
when you're
Flip the coin.
when you're keeping an eye though, you don't just do that. You'd be like there, and then you'd kind of be looking over there.
You might.
And then you'd be looking over there, right? You'd be looking, sort of keeping an eye on both sides.
steal
You're trying really hard to convince Harry. I love it.
I had.
You're allowed to pick one. You'll choose one.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, go on.
Unbelievable.
And if you flip the coin and it's tails, you're only staring at your own feet, but you really, really get a fucking good view of them.
But they're great feet.
Now,
Dogs out on
just-
main.
You want to be having a look. If that's a heads, you can have advantage on the perception check. By which I mean, what is it? What coin are you using?
Oh, the little the orange
actually,
one.
do we have a natural 6 one?
Yeah, of course we
Yeah,
do.
96.
So natural 6 is heads.
Oh, thank you, Han.
Heads.
Hey.
Great, you can have advantage on perception check.
Great.
Just tell me where you're looking at different points and tell me what you want to be checking out. So where are you looking initially?
North.
North. Roll me a perception check with advantage as you look north.
Nat 20.
It looks it looks empty.
It looks like
it
north.
looks empty in all directions. You are that's north.
That's north.
That's north,
I
baby.
couldn't be more sure that's north. That's the most north you've ever looked.
Elowin, eye is looking east. You see, within that 20, you see that there are like no cart tracks. There are no footprints. This place feels very isolated, despite the fact it's on a large road or just off a large road. It feels like no one has been here, at least for enough days for that much snow to build up. It looks ankle deep to you, north of here.
Cool. I'm just going to stay there and keep watching while they go in the building.
Yeah, I'm not. Don't necessarily need me in the building with you, but I'm.
Give it a nice.
Should you shout?
Lead the way.
So the two men lead you to this squat wooden building. And you can see that the timbers are aging. There's a tremendous amount of snow on the roof. You see beneath it is thatch, but the thatch looks patchy. And the older man knocks before he goes in. Knocks on the door. And you hear him say, "There are people here who might be able to help." And he opens the door into like a really small hut. There is a room off this main space, but this main space takes up like most of it. By the time you open the door, you're almost kind of at the wall of this other little contained section. And you see that there is a fire which is sort of spitting out smoke and heat, damp timber. There is a table with 3 chairs, and then taking up most of the room is a bed in which a woman a middle-aged human woman sits. She's propped up on like as many pillows of sort of straw wrapped in sacking. She is wrapped up in many blankets. She looks very pale. She looks very ill.
Knock, knock. Hi.
This is Ellen.
Ellen.
Yeah.
Ellen, can you hear me?
Her eyes don't really focus. She sort of looks over. She looks like someone who is fighting hunger or cold or illness, or maybe a combination of those 3.
Can I step forward? I followed Dolly here. Can I step forward and examine her?
You can roll me a medicine check. And as they're doing that, you see that the younger man goes over and takes the hand of this woman. He's sort of like rubbing it as if trying to warm it up, and he kind of leans into her and seems to whisper something in her ear. You can try and listen in on that if you would like to. Roll me perception.
21.
And he says, "It's all right, Mum. It's people who are going to help you, I think."
How long has Ellen been like this? How long has this village been like this?
It's the father who answers. What did you get on your medicine?
18.
18. She is like suffering from a kind of like a wasting. It's not a magical disease. It's just she's sick. Like in our world, it might be like tuberculosis. It's just the sort of thing that comes from like living a hard life in difficult conditions and not having enough food and not being warm enough, and the way in which, humans are just animals and we can't cope in extreme conditions for a long time without help and without medicine. She became ill a few weeks ago, but we thought she would have recovered by now, and then when everyone else left, we thought after a few days she'd be back on her feet and we could join him on the road. But, we weren't. And the others had taken the stores. I mean, we followed the instructions, we did what we were told to do. And, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get money or food or medicine enough. I can't even make the journey to...
Where are you going?
Well, the only place I could get food and medicine would be in Rowanhammer. But I don't think me or the boy could get there by ourselves and back. Not in the condition we're in. Just needed enough to get our strength up that we could go and find some coin somehow and take what we needed. Roll me a perception check as you look in the opposite direction. You can do it with advantage, honey.
That's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20. Nothing coming from the south. This place appears to be just as deserted and isolated, looking in both directions.
What do you need right now?
Anything that could take care of her. Just if I knew that some food and rest and warmth would make a difference.
You need to get her out of this hut.
But I can't. But and go where? With what? She can't walk. I can't carry her north for 2 or 3 days through the snow. I can't do it.
Kill.
What are you thinking, Dolly?
We're going there anyway.
I was thinking the same thing. We could escort them to Rowanhammer.
We can't leave them here.
No, they'll die.
Well, she needs some food at the very least to begin with. So how about we need... Can you do something about this fire? Looks a little bit sad.
I pull out of the pocket in my cloak the ball of dough. Sourdough starter.
Yeah, your starter.
My starter.
He's drawn a line with marker on it to see how much it's rising every time he feeds it, making sure it's still active.
And I give it to Dolly. And
Honey, she's not domesticated.
Dolly eats the starter.
and I give her salt and the rosemary lake herb, and I say, "You've seen me do this.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. Didn't think I'd have
You
to do
can
it.
make bread, Dolly."
Do you have a pot or something?
The boy goes and gets, like a big sort of cast iron pot with a lid, like a Dutch oven almost, like a crudely kind of made.
And I'm going to turn to, I don't know where Radiant
Radiant
is.
hasn't mentioned where he is, so I think this is who's definitely here, unless Ben says something different. Yeah.
So I'm going to... Are you with us?
No.
I'm just outside the door. The front door.
So I'm going to step outside of the front door. I find Aloe in there, and I just say, "I'm going to look for firewood and carrots or potatoes or something. Do you want to stay with Dolly?"
Is she okay in there?
She's fine. She's trying to make bread.
She's not okay in there. I'll go with her. Take eye with you or something, or at least have I keep an eye on you. Or you keep an eye on you. I keep an eye on you.
Eyes
And
keeping an eye on everybody at the moment, I think.
I'm sure Radiant's helping somewhere.
Radiant, what are you doing?
I'm outside, head in hands, heavy hangover.
You'd think the cold would be good for it.
Yeah.
But it's making the it feels like you've got to, you know when you can feel your heart beating in your head, and there's something about the cold that's making that more intense. It's gone from like a floor tom to a snare drum with every hit.
Yeah. Focus, you can do this. This is fine.
I'm looking down and I'm seeing on my nat 20 and 19, I can also kind of see that he's just down there, a bit hungover. I would like to cast Prestidigitation on the fabric around Radian's sort of chest, just to slightly warm it, just to keep him warm in the cold snow.
I'm getting hot flashes. I'm getting hot flashes. Oh God.
I'm gonna take him with me. This is so sad. I'm just gonna at least take him inside. Right, come on, and I arm over. It's like if you're gonna learn to drink, you've got to learn to put up with your effects too.
And you help hungover Radian into a room like he's wounded.
Yeah.
And you are confronted by an almost dead family.
Yeah. As I walk in, I go, oh, I'm dying.
So I drop into the floor like a sack of flies.
What's wrong with her?
What, Dolly? I think she's trying to bake.
I've seen him do it.
In a pot? Bread in a pot?
Yeah. A Bain Marie kind of situation? No, I've heard of
You know what a Bain Marie is?
I don't know.
Okay, right. Not that I'm good at this, but hey, the two of us might figure it out. You, let's say don't move, but also don't talk. Try not to make a sound.
Salt?
For on top, to
And
sprinkle
then they
afterwards.
poked some holes in
I'd
it,
like
right?
the two of you to. So honestly, have you ever made bread? Either
No.
of your characters?
No,
Okay,
I
so
know.
can you both make nature checks with disadvantage, and we'll take whoever's highest of the disadvantage. And also, you have an extra -1 penalty.
So I'm flat.
Yeah, or is nature intelligence?
Nature is intelligence.
Oh, it's intelligence.
Oh,
I
yeah,
apologise.
which
In
I
that-
now actually
in
don't
that-
roll.
in that case,
I actually do
yeah,
roll the, but
in that
yeah,
case.
sorry.
I got a 6 and an 8.
I got a 17 and a 3.
Okay, so we'll go with the 8. We'll go with the
So
8.
the women are attempting to cook.
Oh no, so sorry. So it's whichever of you got the highest with disadvantage. So we'll go with the 6. So you got
Wow,
higher. It was a 6
great.
versus a 3 in the end.
Women are
You,
great, aren't they?
This woman is starving. Why did he leave us to do this?
you are pretty sure that the way that dough works best is if you make a little well in the center and you pour all the salt into the center of the dough, and then you put the rosemary like porcupine needles, like little hedgehog spines.
This looks good, right?
It looks beautiful. You have essentially accidentally created a wretched unsalted dipping bread, which is going to be salt baked
I mean,
on
they
the
say
inside.
90% is in the presentation, right? So like,
Look, if we're being truthful, she doesn't look great anyway. All food is food right now.
right. And salt is helpful.
She should just be grateful.
Can I do anything to help?
You can do nothing to help.
Thank God
Wait,
he said
have you
that.
baked bread before?
Yes,
Have you?
maybe.
Could
Well,
you look
is
at
this
bread
how
right
it is?
No, I can't.
Right.
I can smell the fermentation.
now? Okay, so you don't want dough?
No.
No?
If you're gonna do that, go outside. There's a patient in here.
Okay. Where's the patient? Oh. I get it.
Oh my god.
The sun looks at you like with real like. Roll me insight with disadvantage. You're drunk or you're hungover. Can you get a read?
4.
Okay. He, it's a good joke, and he recognizes it as a kind of good moment of an opportunity to bond.
Sense of humor too, huh?
Don't mind him. Don't mind him.
You can see he's absolutely raging.
Yeah. Radian, maybe this is quiet time for you right now. Just
I think it's best, but I like his style.
Who is he?
Someone we just picked up along the way. We fed him once and he keeps coming back.
Stop talking. It's hurting my head.
Exactly.
He looks at his mum with her eyes still kind of swimming, she's sort of staring at the ceiling, not really registering anything. And then he looks back at Radian and he looks at you, Elowen, and without any sort of trace of a smile says, "It should be him, not her."
It shouldn't be either of you. And neither of us get to pick anyway. And with that, I'm going to take my cloak off and wrap my cloak around his mother.
Okay. And it's a good. I mean, this is a good cloak. This is probably more effective at keeping out the elements, because I would imagine it's like somehow waterproofed as well.
like a
like it would be
traveller's
like a proper traveler's cloak. And so you go to start wrapping it around her, and he sort of like steps in. He doesn't really want anyone else touching her. Starts to tuck it round, and then, without making eye contact, kind of gives you a thank you.
And I think you said before we left the autumn forest, we grabbed as much
Yeah, you
fruit and
did.
stuff.
You did. I mean, you would have you would really have as good supply. You'd have better supplies than you've ever had on the road, other than maybe when you left Mouse.
So I think while we're trying to figure out what the hell we're doing with this bread, I'll take out some of the fruit, I suppose, or whatever, things like that we took on the way out, and just start giving people something, because clearly the bread's going to take a while.
So the father takes some of the fruit, and before he has any for himself, he starts to cut it up, and he peels the skin off it, and then gets a little wooden pestle and mortar and kind of pounds it into a paste like a mush, and takes a little spoon and starts to kind of gently put it against the lips of the woman in the bed, just trying to encourage her to take little bits, and you can see like really slowly it's kind of smeared across her lips. It's difficult to get her to eat, and but you see that her sort of tongue extends and just takes a little bit of it from the edge of her lips, and you see she breathes a little deeper just for a moment.
Ellen, they want to go to the same place we are.
I imagine they just don't want to stay here. And how are we going to get them there?
Potentially have some horses?
With all due respect, we barely survived the ride on that incredible horse. I don't think it's going to be that simple. We'll need to find something to make getting her there easier, more comfortable.
You have nothing that could attend to her now. If we have food, if you can make her well, this is the father speaking, she could have a few days to recover her strength. But it's medicine we need. There's nothing you carry?
I only have a few on me, but I take out one of the potions of healing. And I hand it to him. I was like, that's all I've got. You're welcome to it, though.
I'm going to have him roll Arcana and see. He rolled a nat 1 on Arcana. He is not familiar with kind of magical healing.
Healing's not what she needs. I can give her that.
I can only give her a bit of hope, then.
What's wrong with that?
It's not magical.
No.
She needs to get out of this cold.
It's what happens when people are just left here like this, in the cold, without food, without shelter. Eventually, I guess the frost just runs so deep that it sort of starts to take the life out of you a little bit.
Then she'll die.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said she'll die if she stays here.
We all will. Anyone who lives like this for too long will. It's what we can do to try and stop it.
Look, where you're living, it's... No offense, it's a fucking shithole. She's gonna die. And I know what that feels like.
I'm actually going to grab Radiant by the collar and I'm actually going to drag him out.
What did I say?
Radiant.
You said far too much this time. Come on. Literally, actually just push Radiant out and then shut the door behind him. Like putting when a dog's been naughty.
Yeah.
And you have to put it outside.
So, Kel, what have you been doing? You're looking for...
I've gone to look for firewood, and I've kind of gestured to I, just stay there, keep watch. There's, and I wander off to find some firewood.
Okay, roll me survival. Okay, you find the best stuff you can find here, which is still damp wood. Like, if there was dry wood here, the amount of time they've been here, they would have found it. Like, it's not great, but it's firewood. There is wood here. It's just whether it's good to burn inside. But you find the best you can find.
Okay, and I bring it back to the the little home, and I take it to the fireplace, and I place some of it around the edges so that it can dry out, and some of it I put on the smoldering, smoky semi-fire, and then I cast Burning Hands.
Yeah.
To get the fire going properly.
Okay. So it really kind of roars into life for a second. It is smoky, but it is properly burning. But it's throwing quite a lot of kind of grey smoke, some into the room, some up a sort of narrow chimney. And at this point, like, the father has sorted his son out with like some of this fruit and nuts and berries and various things that you've brought while you're waiting for this salt dough sculpture to bake.
Whilst I'm outside having a little sulk, can I do a little, I'll happily do it with disadvantage, a little investigation to see if there's any place that might have a carriage of some sort or a cart in any way?
Yeah, you can. You can go looking for kind of hand carts or like pony and trap style.
Kind of what I'd like is him to do it accidentally. I want him to be like having a bit of a sulk.
Okay.
You don't want to actually be helping.
Roll in that case. In that case,
to be helping.
So he's not looking. In that case, roll me a luck check.
Damn it!
We're so bad at luck checks at this table.
You are feeling a little churlish and you're feeling a little irritated, and you aim a kick at a piece of wood that snaps beneath your feet, and you realize it was an axle of like a very crude cart, but you've just snapped it clean through. No one's.
You made it worse.
You made it worse, but you made it worse alone.
Yeah.
Apart from I, who sees everything.
A thought goes through his head, which is, no one is having a more worse day than me.
Why do bad things happen to such good people?
Could have found a cart and everything.
So back in there, you're kind of waiting for bread to bake. You've made...
I see what they've done to the bread. What have you done to the bread?
You shouldn't have made me do it.
Give me that. He takes the whatever's left of the dough off.
I guess a doughy hedgehog at this point in time.
it's like a little dough hog.
And does his best to kind of mend it.
Roll me nature with disadvantage.
Well, that's a nat one.
Okay.
So,
Kel, it's not that you do a bad job. It's that like because they immediately like placed it on the fire, it's already started to like season cook. So you're like, get it out there. Let me try and knead everything through it. It's past hope. Like you are going to have this peculiar sort of domed rosemary creature.
Look, I'm sorry about the bread, okay?
my God, have you never made bread
No,
before?
why not? Why would I make bread?
I gave you everything you needed to make bread.
Well, I'm sorry, all the ingredients are there, but, the important part is putting them together, and that was the missing knowledge.
That's it. I'm teaching you how to make
No,
bread.
thank you. So basically, right, you shouldn't stay here, but it's up to you. You shouldn't stay here. We don't have medicine.
I don't know if I can risk the road with her.
Then you know what's going to happen if you stay.
Can you risk the road with us?
He looks at his son. And then looks back at you. Roll. What, are you trying to persuade, or are you just kind of asking the question?
It's just a
Yeah, fine. In that case, no
question.
need for you to roll. Take the boy with you, then.
What, and you'll stay here?
Yeah. And he looks at his son, and his son nods. His son is, as I say, he's referring to him as the boy. He's like a young adult. He's 18, 19. He's not in great nick, but he is young.
What's your name, boy? Sorry.
Archie.
Archie, I saw you had a sling.
Mm-hmm.
Can you use it?
Yep.
Anything else you can use?
Knife.
Well, he's more useful than Radiant.
You know, you'll have to come back by yourself.
Yep. I can do that.
It's your choice. We can take you there. We can make sure you get what you need.
He looks really uncomfortable, his dad looks at the floor. I haven't got any money.
We have money. The money's not the problem. You just have to come back on your own.
Road straight enough. Up into Rowan Hammer.
Okay, then we'll take you there.
What can we leave with them?
We can gather some more firewood, and we can certainly leave some more food.
You guys look for firewood. I'm going to take the boy hunting. See if we can find some game.
Okay. We can do firewood. Probably better than we can do baking, to be honest.
I mean, I'll supervise you finding firewood.
She's going to supervise me finding firewood. It's better than baking, to be honest.
I should not trust you with my sourdough starter ever again.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
I think you were foolish to do it to begin with.
Archie, come with me.
And he follows you out the door. You see that there's a little stool that, or one of the chairs, sorry, from the table that the father kind of pulls up next to the bed. Sits there next to his wife. Holds a hand. And the fire's starting to warm the room a little more now. The bread, for whatever state it'll emerge in, is at least starting to bake. You can start to smell sort of rosemary and
Can I
herbs.
approach them at the bed and put out my hand and kind of look at her, but also look at him and be like, may I?
Yes, of course.
I'm going to put my hand on her forehead and cast Healing Word.
Roll me. Roll me like a. This isn't how it works, but roll me like a charisma check. You can add your
charisma.
proficiency.
Okay. It's not great. That's an 8.
An 8. Okay, it certainly doesn't make anything worse. And just in the same way that when he first kind of raised that spoon of kind of fruit mush to her lips, you saw like a little bit more life come into her body. You now see that she feels a little warmer when you take your hand away. It was never going to cure a disease. It was just kind of not how it works, as you know. But maybe you've extended a little a period in which she might be a bit more lucid or a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm just going to be like, they need you still. You'll be okay.
Roll me perception on her.
9.
9. You can't tell if that's registered. Again, she's sort of staring at the ceiling. Her head, for a moment, kind of moves as if it's responding to the sound of your voice, but then it sort of moves back the other way, barely perceptibly, but it's a bit of a wash. And he looks up at you and he says, she's been getting worse.
She won't get better until this changes.
I know. Back outside with Kel and with Archie.
I call
lightning. I kill every living creature.
I bring the house down. I call out to I. Come with us. We're going hunting. We could use your eyes and your ears and your you.
And I feel pretty safe now that looking in every direction, I'm not really picking up any sense that there's going to be imminent danger. So, yeah.
So you come down from your little, the sort of either cluster of stone or maybe the top of a small building that you climbed, and you join them on the ground and you see this this kind of very skinny-looking young human, younger, considerably younger than even Scout. I mean, Scout will probably be in her. Scout might be in her early 20s by now. So actually, he's probably this is a young guy.
I have no idea of anything that's happened
No.
inside, and I just look at him and go,
Does he want some bread? Can we give him some bread?
We did. There's no more bread.
There's no more bread.
They're making bread.
Oh, good.
They're not doing a very good job of it,
Oh,
though.
no.
You travelling with your son too?
What? Oh, no. No.
What does he mean?
He thinks you're my child.
Oh,
He's not
the
my
hatchling.
child.
He's not a hatchling.
He's a kobold. Do you know what a kobold
There's like
is?
little bit of like light and life, like the enthusiasm of someone who's only just stopped being a child when looking at someone who they've heard of but have never met.
do I recognise that in him?
Yes.
And I just go,
Yes.
Well, that's one to yeah. Well, I'll tell her about this.
And this is you.
Hello, you. Looks at the owl. At this point, nothing would surprise this kid. He's just met a kobold.
What a day.
I and you. And you?
Archie.
Archie.
Yeah.
Archie and I and you.
Hear him whisper, best friends.
So I want to lead the three of us south, basically following our tracks into town. For a short ways.
Tracks into town.
Or
you haven't passed through a town.
no, I mean whatever this little collection of
Okay.
buildings
Yeah,
is.
fine.
South because it's easier walking through our tracks.
Yes.
They're all-
And it's kind of slushy going south. We've already established it's a bit slushy.
So, far enough that I can find some forest where there may be animals.
Yeah. As you're kind of making the journey, Archie says, well, if you're hoping to find sheep or there's precious little around here. It's been a bad winter. Wolves is
Find anything.
Wolves is the only thing around here, and we won't go near them.
Well, the wolves are eating something.
That's true.
I think I can help. Well, you can help.
Explain.
You, Flies.
Oh, you. Of course, yes.
Archie looks at Kel and says, it's really quite straightforward. The owl's called you. He's called I.
I like Sarton and Archie. I like an Archie.
He means he likes me.
Look, kid, don't get sassy.
I'm not trying to get sassy. Not you.
You see the problem?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I do.
I would like to, send, sort of, I could turn to Archie and say,
Is there a directions in which the wolves usually we might find upon them?
He points to the west.
and immediately I know that's west.
You are absolutely certain. And he says, they tend to, we'll hear them on the high ridge. And you see, so it's essentially, there was like a ridge at the top of a hill into which your cave was set last night. And it's this ridge that kind of continues for a little, almost the beginnings of, it's not foothills of the Alanites, but like as you get close to the Alanites, the land gets a little rougher and it's sort of the beginning of that.
How far away is that?
That to climb that ridge would take you like half an hour.
Okay.
Does he wants to go that way?
It's as good a direction as any.
I think we gets close and then I sends you ahead.
Mm-hmm.
The bird.
Of course.
You gets it.
Yeah. Radian. Anything in particular?
Yeah, so he's lying on his back in the snow, just like dazing off, kind of like making snow angels like thinking that he's having the worst time ever. And then he idly puts his hand into his pocket and pulls out the deck of many friends and just starts throwing it up in the air and then like catching it and throwing it up in the air and catching it. And sometimes it misses and hits him on the head and throws it up in the air. And then he catches it in his hand one time and looks at it and just whispers, "What are you? What are you to me?" And can I try and, I don't know what would happen if I do this, like attune to it in some way, like really focus in on it.
Okay. Well, I would say on a mechanical level, you are attuned to it already.
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen to something. I'm trying to communicate with it.
Yeah, you're trying to commune with it.
Yeah. What would I roll?
I would say I would let you roll an Arcana with disadvantage. This is immensely difficult.
Yeah.
What is your plus to Arcana?
7.
Okay, all right, okay. I'm going to say this is a DC 25 Arcana check, and you are going to roll this with disadvantage. So you have to roll an 18 or higher twice. It is possible, but it is extraordinarily unlikely.
But I am extraordinary.
Unlikely.
What was that one?
It's disadvantage, so.
Oh, don't worry.
Fantastic. The first one was a 5. The second one was a 14.
Okay. What you hear, as you hear every time you try to listen, is just whispers. Nothing you can pick out.
Tease. I'm gonna talk to you. You're gonna tell me what you are to me.
No means no.
Hey, don't we know it?
Yeah, and then he's just lying in the snow. That's it. No, he passes out. And I'll go and I'll have a sit in the other room. Yeah, and he just kind of like dozes off in the snow outside.
Elowyn and Dolly are looking for firewood, right? Is that correct?
I'm supervising.
You're supervising.
She's with me.
Elowyn, roll survival with an additional -1 because of your wisdom.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. Actually, no, forget it. It'll be fine. That is a 7.
A 7. It's just like it's damp wood. You just find where.
I'm supervising. I should be giving bardic inspiration. Come on now.
Or any kind of help.
Okay, you can give a bardic. I mean, you can give a
doing
bardic.
great
You
job.
can give a bardic anytime. You just almost never do. Like.
And they almost never deserve it, apparently. Roll it for me, go on.
3.
Okay, so it becomes a 10.
10.
Yeah, you find some
Doing a great job.
damp wood. Like you find plenty of it. There's plenty of it. It's just bad wood. It just needs like a full day of being next to a decent fire in order to dry itself out to be passable.
I'm still going to gather it, because again, if we can still take it back inside, at least
you
start
absolutely can.
throwing it.
I think this episode should be called For the Women.
No.
I think
it
you're
should.
right now, and I think that's where you
maybe
should
it should be
stay.
called.
I
For
know
the
my
Women.
place. My character doesn't need to be a part of it. He's having a sleep. I'm letting this be the central storyline.
Yeah. With
Go on.
with
bake some bread.
with all humility. With all
I
humility.
dare you.
We've still done more to help than you so far.
to say to our 2 female players. Bake some bread.
I
our
dare
female
you.
players.
I dare you. Wait, let me roll for you.
Was I definitionally wrong?
You could do with my help.
No.
But I'm asleep.
Don't want your
Yeah,
help.
don't want your help.
I'm almost dead. I'm making death saves here in the snow, like
I'm
the lady
making
at the end of
inappropriate
There's Only One
comment to
Jimmy
the only
Kimmel.
other
He's
woman in the
currently
episode.
developing hypothermia as we speak.
We should be so lucky. In fact, as we're sort of going
1
around
hour,
this
though.
little hamlet and looking for wood, I'll call Dolly over and be like, "There's a cart here, but like the axle's broken. I know. If this wasn't, I suppose we could have used them. It could have helped, but
Can you hear that?
it couldn't be."
No. Can we see if we can see him?
Yeah, you can see him in the snow. I mean, like, Radian is in the middle of a small hamlet, just lying spread eagled in
Do
the
we need
snow.
to worry?
No, leave him. Absolutely leave him.
Is he?
I don't care.
He might lose a finger or
Don't
toe.
care.
Back at the base of this ridge. you climbing the ridge.
Is it close enough that, like, are we at the base and the ridge is, like, up here and I could send you up?
It would take you half. Think of it less as a ridge and more like a kind of a scalable scree, which would take you half an hour to sort of zigzag your way up. But it's not a sheer rock face. From where you are to the top of it is half an hour.
Okay.
I think we goes up.
Up we go.
Maybe when we gets there, you should just stays a bit back.
Sure.
I trust you with the slings and things, but maybe just for safeties.
All right.
Good.
As you start to climb, you can hear that, like, after a few minutes, like, Archie's like breathing really hard. Like, he's not conditioned for this. There's a reason they haven't gone out hunting. They're at that point that you see sometimes with animals where if they go out far enough to find something and they come back empty-handed, that just might mean that they die because they do not have the reserves in their bodies to have an unsuccessful hunt. So he is like struggling to keep up with you. And every time you turn around, like he kind of tries to put on a little burst of speed and tries to catch up, but this is like right on the edge of what he's capable of.
He's a fucking loser.
Assuming
You're in a spicy place
horrible.
today. You are horrible today.
You're asleep, dickhead.
Even Doug is agreeing. That's how bad it is.
Doug has been made. We've seen the crossest we've ever seen Doug at the table twice, which is you having a go at a man who's got a child who's got a sick mum, and also the lady's making bad bread. Kelnis is genuinely furious. Kelnis is having his own "I'm going to go to Barun" moment.
It's truly for the women.
Yeah, it is for the women.
Assuming that I'm not adding any extra burden because you not being a real owl is essentially kind of weightless, I'm going to just allow you to sit on Archie's shoulder because I can kind of sense that this might give him a little bit of a little pep in his step.
Yeah,
you know?
He seems pleased to have an owl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still fucked.
Still gonna die.
Still killing him.
Yeah.
Well, while we're doing this, while we're climbing this climbable scree, I'm actively looking for signs of game of any kind.
Yeah.
And signs of the wolves as well.
Who's looking for shits, big scale?
Well, yes.
Does he find any?
Shits and tracks. And
Yes. And?
signs of, I don't know. Nobody's asked me to roll a dice.
What?
Sorry. roll survival.
In this world, you must roll dice.
When he says that about the dice, I turns to Archie and goes,
And they says I is confused.
Simple, it's just the basic TTRPG.
It's a 7.
It's a 7.
Yeah.
There's nothing up here, man. There's no game up here. The snowdrifts are really thick.
It's like you two on a night out in Newcastle. Okay.
No, absolutely no game to speak of.
Absolutely none. Looking for shits in all the right places. Boys, we're on a night out. Looking for shits. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Real skinny jeans, real tight button-ups.
Sniffing around me like, got
No
something
socks, brown loafers, no game
And
between
they're
them.
all face button-ups specifically.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
Oh, Jesus. The visceral reaction.
Yeah, you can feel like I can feel it.
Oh,
Sorry to those people who wear. Not
I'm
to you
referring
two,
to
but
one specific meme,
Yeah.
essentially, is what's in my
I know
head.
exactly.
You know the guys
I know
that
exactly.
Do you know what? I think we might actually kill this family. Actually, we should just.
No, I was going to look to you and be like, no, we actually
You
might.
baked awful bread. You're about to kill their son. Insulted the night.
Times of exposure
And you-
45 minutes
you-
after you meet him.
And you broke the only method of transport out of here. So I don't think you haven't played a part in it tonight.
So bad.
But we've got good intentions.
Yeah.
And that's what we'll tell the jury.
The top of this ridge, is it like 100 feet away at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're taking him to a wolf's lair, by the way, right? This
He
kid's got
specifically said, we don't go near the wolves. You're like, well, honey, let me tell you something. You're about to. And you, my friend, are slow and targeted.
Weakest member of the herd.
Yeah. You brought the equivalent of the goat that they put in the T-Rex enclosure.
my God.
Come on, fella, you'll have a lovely time. Let's go.
all you've wanted is a turkey, and you've gone, you know where the turkeys will be? In the wolf's lair.
We're going to take them from the wolf's stomach. Half digested, you'll love it.
I just think the bread might be okay.
Yeah, might be fine.
might be fine.
I mean, I tell you what, it certainly will have everything in it that normal bread will have in it, so they could just fill their stomach
gave
with
us all
fruit
the
and bread.
ingredients.
I
Burnt,
said you
salty
have
bread is
so
better
much.
than no bread.
But also, I has no awareness of any of this. He's just met a friend. He has no idea the bread's fine. Okay.
One less mouth to feed anyway.
this is
Wait a
gonna
minute,
go well.
you're asleep in the snow.
Yes.
You two are out there doing other. Who's baking the bread?
Bread bakes itself,
it's
baby.
done.
A watched loaf never bakes.
The man can still, he can still do something. Oh, man.
He's got opposable thumbs. He's kept him alive this long.
Yeah, exactly.
I clearly did a very
But
bad
being
job.
respectful to Ellen, she's not really been keeping the family going these past few weeks.
Have we even asked his name?
No.
Doesn't matter.
Imagine if his name was Moloch. It's me, Moloch.
It's me,
You sent me a message last night.
Wouldn't that be amazing if I was the kind of story writer that said, by the way, fuck you too, and then the whole thing, and he'd shift.
And then you
That
woke
would've
up.
been-
Yeah.
Wow.
And that would kind
That
of
would've
be
been
quite railroady.
Well, I'm glad your wife's dead.
She's dying.
So I turns to Archie and, again, not quite having a grasp of names, just as there is.
Angie tells you to go scouts.
Go scout.
And eyes roll in the back of his head, little cold breath. And you flies up to the top of the ridge to see if you can see any sign of life.
Perception.
But plus his +5, that is a 19.
19. There are a few tracks that look like the tracks of a large creature that could be a wolf. You don't see in your vision around you. You doesn't see any actual animals.
Okay. Coming back into my own body.
You could, right, it's retractable.
Yeah, it's
You are right as well.
it's coming back into my own cloaca.
You had me.
Watertight.
Can I still see the hemi-pinks? I rolled a nat 20.
You're
You can always. It's all you see when you close your eyes.
Printed.
A beacon.
I relay this information. I can see some tracks. How much bigger than me is Archie?
He would be taller than you. I mean, he's like 5'11".
Whoa. How old is he?
Oh, you are joking, aren't you?
He
I've told
said.
you so many
He
times.
does.
How old is he?
Like 18, 19.
Yeah.
5'11".
Yeah.
You tend to think full grown.
His dad's like 6'2".
When do you think he had the growth spurt?
Well, not recently.
No.
He's going to be malnourished for
yeah, not the last few weeks. I
Rickets
think he might be
comes
no more than
from
5'11".
I is gonna, unfortunately for the unconscious Radiant, I is gonna, that prestidigitation on his clothing is gonna disappear.
Yeah, so Radian, I'm going to say at this point, Radian, you wake up because your clothing isn't warm anymore. Just lying in the snow.
And I'm gonna cast prestidigitation just to slightly warm his clothes for an hour. Give him something.
Great.
And I, sort of say,
There are some tracks. Once we reach the ridge, we must be very careful.
Do we think this is the right way to go?
I don't know. You just said we was going looking to hunt things, and I said, cool, let's go hunt things.
But I'm not seeing any signs of prey here.
Okay.
Neither is you. Neither is I.
I think we're looking in the wrong place.
I is just ready to hunt.
I am too.
But what's... Who is...
You are in charge here.
Archie. Who is you? I is happiest to know you and meet you, but I don't. What is going on?
Well,
Where would you go hunting? You know this area better than we do.
in spring, almost anywhere. In summer, almost anywhere. Autumn, but when the livestock left, when they took the livestock north, even the wolves went further afield. If there was game to be had within half a day of here, I hope we would have found it. We haven't. And he explains that he is from the little hamlet beyond. He calls it Godstone Combe, and talks to you about that his mother is sick. His father and he have been trying to keep her alive, and that as he understands it, he's going to be going with you to Rowanhammer.
So all this has been going on down there?
Yes.
Oh. Well, he needs to get you some food and gets you there.
They're baking bread.
This will be good bread. It's very good starters for the bread.
Unfortunately, Dolly made the bread and...
I is sorry.
You're all going to die.
That's... I does has an idea. Big scale. If I sees if I can find birds in the trees, maybe I might be able to shoot them. Does you thinks you has a form that could also hunt the small animals?
Sure, I'm just thinking back through the things that I've already done. Yes, of course, but if there are no small animals, then I'm thinking perhaps what we need to do is forage for root vegetables that may be dormant under the snow.
If there was food here, do you not think we would have eaten it?
Big Scale, I does not think this is going to have many foods in the ground.
Okay, well, shall we just go back then?
If you wants to take an Archie, I is happy to try and sees if I can find some birds.
Well, I'm not leaving you out here on your own,
And I would like to change the cloak that I'm wearing to a pure white.
Yeah, nice.
Have to sort of blend in with the snow around.
I think I will be fine. I does not. I is very sorry to speak about you in front of you. I does not think Archie is a safe persons out here. You understands?
Yeah, I'm freezing.
Yes. Maybe get him back and I will see if I can find some bird stands.
Okay. How you doing, Archie?
I'm very cold.
This has been a colossal waste of time.
Do you think you can make it back to...
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Shall we head back?
Okay. So, Kel and Archie start to head back down, away from the ridge. Is there anything you want to, ask of him? Anything you want to do on the way back? Any questions, Or is it just about getting him back as quickly as possible?
I think it's mostly that, just about getting back as quickly as possible. But along the way, perhaps I can ask, how long have you been alone here? You and your parents?
A couple of weeks, maybe. 10 days, I don't know.
Why did everyone leave?
The proclamation.
The proclamation? What is that?
The proclamation.
I do not know of any proclamation.
From Trusk, from the council. Everyone in the little villages and places that weren't defensible make their way to larger villages or larger towns. Take what you can with you. Anything that you leave behind. Anything you leave behind. They read it in the square. Anything you leave behind is use the enemy could use. That's why they burnt things out and broke things up before they left. It's why we broke the stores and cleared them. We thought that she would be all right after a few days and that we'd follow them after. We said there's nothing to worry about. Just leave us here with a few days' rations and we'll make our way north. But she just got worse and worse and worse. It's already been a bad start to the winter, the crops, almost nothing. And then when they took the sheep and the goats and the chickens, there's precious little around here.
So there really is nothing.
There's nothing. It's been the odd last bits from the stores. There was some flour that we kind of stretched as far as we could, but that didn't last more than a couple of days. Autumn was a long time ago.
I'm sorry that your family has had to go through this.
It's a bit strange because you sort of think it won't happen to you, you know? You sort of think none of this will happen to you because you're you. And then it does, and you're too far gone to figure it out because it's already happened. You know, that's what it feels like. It's like
you feel helpless and don't know where to turn.
Yeah, well, we didn't have any. We don't have until you turned up. And then I know my father, he'll feel bad about the bow, and he's never hurt anyone in his life, really. And he didn't want to hurt anyone. We don't want to hurt anyone. We just...
Now, do you... I know that Dolly already asked this, the white-haired one. But do you know anything about the masks in the woods?
Well, I've not seen him, but I know about the mask, about the gloam. I know about the gloam.
Yes, of course. Do you know about the masks that have been fixed to the trees in the woods?
No, how? Where?
South of here.
What, down towards the Four Forests? There's nothing south, I mean. Nothing useful anyway, not until you can get to autumn, and even then it's too far for us. The roads the way they are.
Okay, well, let's get you back, get you warm, get you some bread.
Yeah.
Whatever state it may be in.
It's something. It's more than snow.
We head back.
Great. Give me a survival up on the ridge. See if you can figure out which trees might have little birds in them.
Thanks to reliable talent, that is a 14.
That was a 14. Yeah, I mean, there aren't any large birds here. But the biggest things here would be like thrushes and blackbirds, and you find there's a couple of them. They're difficult things to hit.
Yeah. I'm going to take my own chance there.
I'll call this because of the awkwardness of hitting a bird. Not that a bird necessarily has this as an AC, but I'll call this like a DC. Let's call it a 15.
There is something that it's weird that it's something that rogues have that I've never used because it's never come up. But it's actually pretty basic. Is it steady shot? I use a bonus action because I don't take any movement. I therefore give myself advantage. It's like a.
Sniper.
Yeah.
It's
It's basically because I'm not using any movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Steady aim, I think.
Steady aim, yeah. It's just literally, it's one of those things where the way we fought, it's never...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very enemy at the gate.
Yeah, it's like you just...
As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on the next attack roll on your current turn. You can use this feature only if you haven't moved during this turn, and after you use your speed is 0 until the end of the current turn. But for the purposes of this, essentially, you just staying very still, trying not to be noticed.
So
do me a stealth to get close enough. I mean, unless you nat 1 it.
Yeah, it's a 21.
Great. So you get kind of right underneath this tree, you get a good shot of this bird.
Okay.
And you can roll an attack with advantage. I'm not gonna let you kind of exhaustively shoot every bird out of the trees. I just think that's kind of quite dull for everyone to witness.
So what you see is this just sort of little mound that looks like a little drive of snow, just with a very faint bit of breath kind of coming out of it, a little bolt. And then there's just a moment where the breath just stops. He just kind of, and he takes. I mean, it's a nat 20, so.
Nat 20. Okay, roll me a d4.
Hey, I've got a question. Does the bird turn?
Straight through the beak. I mean, the bolt at this point is so big it obliterates the bird.
3.
3. I'll say you can bring down three sort of small birds. One that would not sate the hunger of any of you as an individual meal, but between the three, you could certainly, there'd be enough for the family at least to have something.
So I kind of grabs all of their legs in one hand, and just kind of sort of that kind of classic hunter shot you see, just sort of a little over the shoulder.
Great.
And he just starts making his way back down the down the ledge.
Radian and Elwyn and Dolly, anything in particular?
I'm going to have one last attempt to look for firewood, if that's all right. So maybe gone a little bit further.
Okay. Survival?
Boring. Oh, that's much better. That's 21.
21. So...
Sorry, no, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you... There are sort of young-ish trees that could be somehow felled. That's your best chance of dry wood. But given that they're not in position to start felling trees because it's exhausting, they haven't done it. But there is some trees that you could...
Okay. Let's try.
Just roll me an attack. And we'll see how well you do this.
We will use second... Oh, we're going to use heroic inspiration on it, actually, because I can. That's still fine, because that makes it an 18.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to say you find a sort of youngish tree. This is kind of... It's still kind of winter wood. It's still not... But this is the best wood that you found so far. And you can kind of bring a kind of branches and various things that can be chopped up into smaller pieces for kindling. You bring that back.
Wake up the wizard.
You're going to want to get up out of that snow.
What?
You're cold now as well. The prestidigitation has worn off.
What?
Find somewhere better to lie down. You'll regret this tomorrow if you don't.
Okay. Is there anywhere to lie down inside?
Yeah, there will be. Floor or something.
As long as you keep your mouth shut this time.
Yeah, I promise I will.
Okay.
So you bring him into the hut.
Oh.
Put him in the furthest corner away from everybody.
Is there anywhere to lie down? Do you think
Do
you think she can scooch over?
Radian, no.
If you really need to, there's my son's bed in the next room.
No, he can sleep on the floor.
Pile of hay or something.
You've got a bedroll and a pack, use it.
Okay.
Radian rolls up in prime position closest to the fire.
Oh, this is so good. This is so nice. Thank you.
Go to sleep.
I'm trying. What is wrong with her anyway?
Just...
The effects of winter.
Ugh, don't I know it right now?
No, that's the effects of wine.
Wine and winter. Let's say I've got it worse.
You need
What?
to know
I'm
when
trying to make a
stop
joke.
talking.
I'm trying to lighten the mood.
I don't think the mood's lightning, Radian.
For his part, the father is just not engaging with this at all. His only focus is his wife.
What's the plan?
We're taking the kid with us.
Where's the kid now?
I don't know. Kel decided to take him hunting.
I'd say at this point, kind of Kel and Archie arrive back from their travel.
Any luck?
No. I is out there still trying to find something.
We can't stay here much longer.
Oh, we'll stay the night and then leave in the morning.
Yeah, good idea.
We've got food, we've got some wood, and there'll be more warmth if we're all staying together anyway. So we need to rest. We may as well all be together.
Why are you still here anyway? Hey, you, I'm talking to you. Why are you still here anyway?
Moving with surprising speed, he pulls a knife from his belt. He holds it right up next to your throat, and he says, "If you wake her, I will cut you."
Your wife is dying,
Yes.
and we are the only chance of her surviving.
I don't owe you any more courtesy than that which you afford me. You are in my home, as humble as it is.
Radian, you're offending the man. Stop it.
I very gently put my hand on his hand. He's holding the dagger. I'm sorry about him, but that's not helping.
Roll me persuasion.
24.
He sort of slowly removes the dagger, just like so you don't feel the blade of it pressing against you. And then with that same kind of swiftness of movement, puts it back in his sheath, sits next to his wife, looks at you, Dolly, and says, "Some people could do with getting a good kicking from time to time."
Oh, I agree.
I do
Believe me,
too.
I do.
Radian gets up, storms out.
I go after him. Radian, what are you doing? Even for you, this is the worst attitude I've ever seen.
I didn't draw a knife.
No, I think you heavily encouraged him drawing that knife.
Did I?
Yes.
I think it was an overreaction.
No, I think you have done nothing but bait and bait and bait, and you have ignored all of us asking you to stop.
What asking me to stop? What's happened here? We've pulled up here, and there's some people who are clearly making bad decisions in life. And I'm sorry, we have places to get to right now, and suddenly we're just going to go out of our way to help these people now. And then when someone attacks me, you support him? You support him?
With the attitude you've had today, yeah, I kind of do. We were going to stop here tonight anyway. That was the plan. We were looking for firewood to start a fire so that we could rest. We have found them. This isn't out of our way and nothing has stopped. And you know as well as everybody here, I wouldn't be wasting time right now.
She's gonna die.
Yes, she is. But he doesn't necessarily need you telling him that.
No, I guess not.
We can't fix an awful lot of the rubbish that is happening right now, but sometimes just a little bit of hope is all people need, because that's all we have left. Now do everybody a favour and cool off just a little bit before you decide to come back in that hole.
I tried to help earlier, by the way. I tried to find a cart or something and I couldn't find it.
Wait, did you the one that broke the cart?
It was already broken.
Oh, Radium. Before I pull a knife, I'm going to walk away. Come back in when you're ready. But you just don't always have to point out the obvious. Not this time. You're not helping. And they need all the help they can get. And if we can't heal her, then we're just going to give them some hope. And in the morning we will leave. And then what happens after that is out of our hands.
Okay, for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
For what it's worth, thank you.
Elwyn walks back into the hut, leaving you outside, and then you hear sort of crunch of feet on snow, and Eye appears with...
And like this just whizzing past your head, just as these wings, just like this air, as you just kind of straight's past you.
Wing flap.
And then I just look up at Radian, again, no context to go,
Rats,
Where have you been?
hunting.
are there windows on this?
Yeah, I guess there would be, yeah.
So from inside, they just hear, dum 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 dum. They look over, and you is just kind of like, not like headbutting, but just sort of dum dum dum, dum 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 on the window.
Nice back.
And I just kind of strolling up to the door. With you just dum 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 on the window.
You mind if I
No, please.
can open the door for him?
And I walks in, just unbelievably competent looking, amidst everything, returning with some meat.
You got some.
Yes, it was really quite simple. Everything seemed very thinking. But I has. Hello.
And you see the father. This is the first time you've seen her in the bed. You know what people. You know what kobolds dying looks like. You know how like the color drains from them, and how they like run out of stories. And this to me looks to you like a human who's running out of stories.
So I thinks this is probably for you. Hands. Little claw out with the birds.
Are you here, Cal?
Yeah. Everyone other than Radiant.
Cal, why don't you get those on the go? Because you don't want me doing this, right?
No, apparently not.
Okay.
So I take the birds from
Hands the birds and just wipes the shoulder, casting prestidigitation on this beautiful white cloak to just clean off any blood.
What did you think?
Yeah, wow, yeah.
The cloak looks great on you, right?
Hasn't done this once before.
No, like the contrast, the red and the white. Works.
So he is looking after you.
Yeah, you've been kind enough to help us find some food, and then in the morning, my boy will.
Archie.
Oh, you've met him.
Good
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, I think so. And that the closest to a smile that you've seen when you say that he's a good boy from the father. I mean, you've only had very brief interactions with him, but for the rest of you who are here, yeah, he knows his way around.
Do you mind if I just opens the window quickly?
Yeah.
And just open it and just.
Whoa, what do you?
Just pops in, close it again.
This is you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're as welcomes. Is there anything else we can do for you?
You can talk a little quieter.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
No, that's perfect.
Anywhere else we can sleep so we're not crowding this place out?
Oh, there's one of the other houses that they didn't demolish.
Okay.
We can stay there.
Thank you for your help, and thank you for I've not been north for a while, so
It's our pleasure. We'll get him there safe. But again, we're not coming back this way, so.
no, I know. And Archie looks at you with a completely seems completely unconcerned by the prospect of making this journey south by himself.
Okay.
If I've got enough food and I've got medicine, I know the road.
Why is Rats outside?
He's thinking about his actions.
He's been running his mouth a little too much.
Okay. And I is sorry about the elf.
We all are. It's not his fault. Completely.
It's hard to know that when all you have is someone
Oh, yeah.
arriving at your house and telling you your wife's going to die.
Yeah, but war and winter brings out the worst in people.
It's been a rough couple of weeks.
For all of us.
What is going on out there? We're pretty out of the loop.
So he explains the same thing that Archie explained to Cal, essentially that there was a proclamation that went out that told everyone to clear these smaller villages and hamlets to arrive in places that were more defensible. This was a couple of weeks ago. And Ellen had taken a bit of a turn. She wasn't quite herself. She was kind of weak, but they assumed that she'd get over it quickly enough that it wouldn't be an issue. They took the livestock, they took the stores, and they were told that it would be best if they didn't leave villages intact as places that could become bases for the Gloam. So they took everything with them, assuming that Ellen would recover, and in a few days they'd be on the road. That hasn't happened, and that's why they are where they are.
Well, at least that means this place wasn't attacked.
Yeah, which is something.
Yeah, and it sounds like no one's passed through here since, so... Yeah, no wonder you're excited to see us.
So maybe the Gloam's attention is all on Baroon.
They're in their own, as I understand it. This is deep into those lands held by the council. If they ever make it here, war's over.
Maybe the masks were a warning then. As we started on this road, don't bother coming this far.
Good. Hope it's working.
Yeah.
Strange, though, that those masks are there, but these people know nothing about them.
That's a ways away.
You truly know nothing about them gloam masks in the woods.
Are you saying, do you truly because you think he might be lying?
I'm not lying, maybe withholding information.
Roll me, he says, unless they were there weeks ago, I would have had no way of hearing about them. Roll me an insight check.
14.
You don't see any indication that he's lying? He could be.
It feels strange to me that those things are there, but we passed no one, no villages, no...
Whoever put them there's probably on the move too. And good. I mean, if there's no gloam here, there's no gloam to kill.
They'll all be heading up the road anyway. Looking for the larger towns and cities and strongholds along the way. We haven't seen any tracks either, so...
Ken, harder to hit a moving target.
Anyway, if they're pinning masks like that, chances are we've got more in common with them than we do with the gloam, so...
I'm just thinking that allies are a good thing to have.
Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to ally with us, but yes, if I haven't got to hear that whistle any time too soon, I'll be pretty happy about it.
Bedtime.
Yeah.
I've, while this has been happening, I've been dressing the little
Birds there, yeah, really small.
And I've taken...
Like a poussin.
Excuse me. I think there's normal size.
And I'm heating some water in one of this family's pots.
Yeah.
To actually dice up the birds and
make a soup.
Make a
or
broth. Yeah.
Great. Radian, what are you doing outside, considering in the snow, or are you just...
I've found that little hut that you spoke about, and I'm trying to get in.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say you are... the door has been locked, but I'll say, you know, you can try and knock it in.
Kick the door in, yeah.
Yeah. Roll me an athletics check. Call this DC 12.
A wizard in the snow.
Not bad, though. An 18.
Yeah, I mean, you like...
Angry little boy.
Yeah, and like an angry kick.
Yeah.
And...
Surprised that it opens.
Yeah.
And then goes inside, and like an angry boy starts just flipping over furniture and just kicking stuff and screaming and shouting and not knowing what to do with all of this anger. He feels wronged by this. He feels like everyone's kind of ganged up on him, and he doesn't know why. But you know when I don't know this, when you're hungover and you have all of this feeling that you don't know what to do with, and you're going, this is an overreaction, but you're feeling it deeply.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not pretty.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff he can't flip over because he's not strong enough.
Yeah. There's like, so he like kicks a chair, kicks a stool, goes to like flip the table. The table is made of like solid wood, does that thing like, moves on.
Definitely doing some sort of damage to himself.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
He's hurting himself.
Give me a D4.
He'll feel it tomorrow.
At 2.
2 bludgeoning damage to yourself as you're like, you know, like, you like punch a door.
It
You
really hit the funny bone.
Yeah, and like you punch a door and like the door doesn't really splinter, but you leave like a dent in it, but your knuckle, like you feel one of your knuckles kind of crack a bit, like.
Yeah. And then a thought comes to him, which is, this guy put an arrow towards Dolly's head and willingly put a knife to my throat. He has a look around this house. Goes, what if there's something in the house? So he'd like to almost...
What if there's something in the house? Help me out with that.
I don't know. Just investigating the house to see if he is who he says...
To see any evidence of to see if maybe there is more at play here.
Yes.
Okay, roll me an investigation check as you search for clues to this man being a secret, nefarious guy.
It's an 11.
There is nothing here of any value, any money that's been taken, even like jars of spices, and there's pantry shelves, and you can see like the outline of where shelves once sat and there was dust around them, and then there's that kind of clearer area where the jars used to be. You find some parchment, you find a quill, you find a couple of books, one that is about wood carving, like the basic spoon craft, by a guy called Barn, and then you find another one that is like a little sort of novella about an elf who fought against evil spirits. There's nothing here that implies any chicanery. And yet.
No, he finds nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna go and lie down. Mm-hmm. I have an evil thought, but I'm going to resist the evil thought and have a little sit.
It's very big of you.
Thank you. I have a very impulsive thought, and just so you know, for everyone at home, I chose not to act on it.
Oh my god, is that gross?
It's crazy.
And did you do that for the women? We go back into the other hut where this broth is kind of being prepared.
I looks down at the bread.
Well, the presenting is nice.
Thank you.
So there is that.
Presenting it's so. I mean, I think I'm remembering this correctly, but like presentation or taste is 90% presentation, right?
What is 90?
Like most of.
Oh, you is wrong.
What do you mean?
Very wrong.
I tried.
But you made an effort and the lookings is good, so.
Can I be honest? I'm trying really, really hard, and it's just. I feel like I'm getting it wrong. Not the bread, everything.
How?
I don't know. We're not helping, are we?
We're used to fightings and stuffs. This is strangeness for us.
I don't want to just be good at fighting.
No, I agrees.
Are you having this conversation sort of in full view?
No, I think I was trying to
Okay.
be a little bit quieter about it. Just.
I think we is doing the right thing. No, we is going to try and help them. We brings them food and just fire and.
Just upset everything. We can't do the right thing. So we're like.
But what is the right thing in this?
I have no idea.
I thinks we just has to not throws out hatchlings when we has a bath.
Something in it. I suppose you're right. I don't know. Hope's just a little hard to come by right now. I feel like the harder we try to give it to people, the more we fuck things up.
I finds hopes is actually easy. Hopes is hard when you is tryings, but when you doesn't try and you just does the thing, hopes is actually quite easy. If you tries to think too much about the hopes, then you stops yourself with the hopes.
You lost me.
Sometimes don't does the thinking, just does the do.
Does the day.
Just does the do. Something gets done, and we is all moving forwards, at least.
Yeah, okay.
And you finds hopes along the way.
Well, we find broth. It's enough for now.
And did you make the broth?
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
and
have
where's
any
the
either.
broth?
I think they need it more than we do. I'm just gonna go to bed.
If there is any's left over, I might try little spoons of the broth.
I'm gonna head back to the other hut. I don't want any of the broth. So.
While that conversation's happening, would I have heard maybe the ruckus coming from that other hut?
Roll me perception.
I'd like to think so with a dirty 20.
Yes, you do.
So while you're having that conversation, I'm actually going to slip out the door and head towards that hut.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose I'd come in one night, find you just sort of sat on the bed, or sat down, And would I be able to sort of like walk in and maybe ascertain what Radiant's done? Sort of see blood on his hands and the room sort of a bit of a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant, get up and come here.
I don't have time for this.
And I'll wander over to Radiant and literally grab him by the collar and drag him outside. Come here. I want to take off my gloves. Put these on. Put them on, because if you try and hit me without them, you're going to hurt your hands. And I'm going to put my hands up. With that much energy pent up and that much anger, trust me, I used to be just as bad. The best thing you can do is try and let it out. So, hit my hands. Give it everything you got. You won't hurt me.
I don't want to hit your hands.
Hit my hands. Do it. And shout. Shout. Scream. Say whatever it is that has got you feeling like this, because if you don't get it out, trust me, it'll either consume you or you will end up saying something you will really regret. Also, this is going to be your only chance ever to try and hit me.
You're not going to hit me back.
I will not hit you back.
You promise?
I promise not to hit you back.
Because if you hit me back, it's going to hurt me.
I know. Come on, do it. You got to let it out. Because this is not helping. Take a swing.
Radiant lifts up one hand and then very limply.
No. Put the anger behind it. Whatever you did to destroy this room, whatever it is that is burning up inside of you, whatever it is that's causing you to be like this, that is what you put into the fist. Come on.
It's both fists.
Are you try? Is that Radiant trying?
It's 30% more extra effort.
Okay.
It's minimum.
No. Shout. Scream.
I did 2 fists, double the power.
No. You have to let it out.
Milady.
That was not helping. You can roll with disadvantage. Whatever the opposite heroic inspiration is.
I don't want to hit you.
It's not about wanting to hit me. It's about letting every punch help you deal with something. I know I'm a nightmare, Radiant. I don't need therapy. I just need somebody else to swing first. You just need to let it out. And this is the only way I can think of right now that's actually going to help you, because wine didn't help. And whatever you did in that room didn't help. So I'm giving you a chance to let it all out. You don't have to say it, but you can shout, you can scream, and trust me, there is an amazing clarity that comes afterwards. Now, hit me.
He properly winds one up.
Make me an attack roll using your strength modifier and your proficiency.
I like the idea of Radiant winding one up is the full.
Yeah, it's a bolo punch.
An armed strike is +3 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's 12.
I'll say that's enough to hit a static hand.
Good. And again. Keep going till all of that rage is burnt out of you.
That's a nat 1.
You really put something into it. You really put something into it and swing wildly past the hand and, throw yourself off balance.
See?
No, focus.
No.
You had the energy, it just has to land. That's all it is. It's all about focusing your anger and letting it out. Don't let it control you, and don't let it spin you.
Okay, but this is the last one.
You can roll with advantage. I'm going to say that counts as inspiration, you giving a little speech.
And I'm going to do a run-up.
I'm still not scared.
Yeah.
Better be ready.
I'm ready. Come on.
Because I don't want to hurt you.
With advantage as well.
Yeah, come on. Then with advantage again, just in case you get a 20.
So I got a 22.
Okay. Elowen, roll me a performance check.
That is a 14.
Okay. You hide it, but that actually really fucking hurt.
Yeah, that's it. Well done. That's it. Do you feel better?
No.
Radiant, come on. If you keep everything inside forever, you're going to explode.
But what if
What if you want to explode?
they didn't deserve it in there? He didn't deserve it in there, but his wife's gonna die. That's not fair. That's not fair on him. That's not fair on her.
You didn't deserve when I spoke to Hugh not that long ago,
No.
but I still did it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't fair. But we still move. Nothing we've been through so far has been particularly fair. But if you swallow all of that down, if you don't let out that anger and rage in a way that is a little bit more productive, you're just going to end up hurting more people who are already hurting.
But I'm so angry.
Yeah, me too. Which is why the other night all I could think of doing was how much I wanted to hurt people with what I was saying. With what I do. And it is the most dangerous thing possible. Because when you lose control of it, everything becomes collateral. And if you can channel it, that power can do wonderful things. But you've got to channel it properly. Now give me my gloves back. It's cold out here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Back inside, I'm going to say this bread is ready, and this broth has been prepared. And as Cal, I'm going to just take a little liberty here, as Cal sort of like takes that bread and that broth and like does what he needs to prepare it. There's like a little sigh as he considers the bread. As he starts to sort of tear it up and he hands some over to the still unnamed father. He says, "My name's Alec, by the way." He's called Alec.
No one asked.
He holds a dagger to your throat. He leaps through the window, smash.
You hear from far going, no one else!
You watch him take this. You watch him take a little bowl of this bowl of this soup. Sorry, he gives some to his son. He raises a little bit to Ellen's lips. She's starting to sort of respond a little bit more to it. There's maybe a little more colour kind of arriving in her cheeks. And then you see him dip a little bit of his bread into this broth. And he takes a bite and his eyes close. As if this is the best thing he's ever eaten.
Especially the bread.
Yeah, I mean, this is a guy they've lived on snow for like 2 or 3 days. So, under-seasoned bread really is the least of their problems. He looks at you, Cal. Thank you for all of this. And then he looks at you.
I've left.
Oh, you've left? Oh, have you? I'm so sorry. I missed that. When did you leave?
After speaking with
She said I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed? Well, in that case, Dolly,
he doesn't say anything.
none of that happened to you. He looks at you, Cal, and he said, yeah, thank you.
It looks like you was enjoying it.
I've never eaten anything like it.
Now, I doesn't thinks it is sensible for someone who is not been eating for a while has too much
Way
bites.
ahead of you.
What?
Well, I wasn't yet. We're going to ration it out.
No.
Oh.
And I reaches in, and you just hear a little.
Now, it has flavors of peach. Little notes of a summer's day.
And I just inside the bag, and he just pulls that little cup in his bag and pours a very small amount.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's not sensible for you to have too much, but I think you might really likes this.
You hand him this little cup of wine. This would be by far the best wine this man's ever held, let alone drunk.
just pushing the cork back in, like.
And he
You're a real one-eye.
sort of smells it, looks at you, smiles, looks at his son. You've not had wine before, have you, boy? No. And he hands he hands it over to Archie. He says, "Sip it." Archie takes a tiny little sip.
So if you does this, holds it at the front and you breathe through the... like it gets the air in.
That is fucking rotten. Oh, who likes wine first time they drink wine? This kid is like, that. Oh, it's like vinegar. Oh, it's like vinegar. It's like hot vinegar.
Nice, right?
Oh, it's awful. It's wretched, boy.
I like vinegar.
But that's wretched, but... And Alex sort of smiles and takes it from him and just savours these tiny little sips of it himself. Yeah, you don't know you've been born. Smiles at his son. Thank you. Well, you should rest. Looks at his son. You've got a long road ahead of you. You eat and drink your fill. And then get to sleep.
We will be on the road in the morning. I'm leaving that broth with you. Come on, I.
Sleeps well. Or better.
And as I open the door and get ready to leave, I turn back and I say, Archie, pack what you need. We leave early in the morning.
I'm used to early starts.
Good.
And so Archie goes into the next room. You can hear him sort of like, this tiny little room that barely enough space for a bed. You can hear him like sort of pushing things into like a little travel knapsack.
How far away is the building that we're going to be sleeping?
Like 150 feet.
150? Damn it, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna let him have a little night napping with like you curled up with him. But...
Oh, he'll sleep in the snow then. Alec makes sure that Ellen is comfortable and sort of tucks her in. And then he sort of sits down next to the fire, looks at, it's only I and Kel who are here at this point, right? Or have you been
I was heading out the
yeah,
door.
I was going to follow and head out
Great.
as well.
So you see, the last thing you see is him sort of like settling down next to the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And why don't we take a little break there?
Hello, hi, how you doing? I'm Alex Jordan, the video game industry's answer to the question, what would happen if that helicopter noises guy from Police Academy acquired ADHD and a strangely extensive decorative shirt collection? Listen, nothing says down to fuck like a man in a perpetual aesthetic of ready to go bowling. And before you say, I don't think Alex would have the sexual ferocity to engage in loving yet passionate consensual intercourse in the vicinity of a bowling alley, clearly none of you were at my cousin Rory's 20th birthday party. And I don't like to dwell, but I've had sex in other places too, several H&Ms. My Aunt's aviary, twice, the pork pie section of Fornham and Mason, and during the interval of a rather moving touring theatre production of Bertolt Brecht's Mother Courage, because I'm not scared to cry during the act of making love. As I'm sure we can all agree, emotions are the orgasms of the soul. And on the subject of soul, I'll be real with you for a second, but only 1 second, as it's highly likely that I'm going to get distracted by, oh my God, that's a lemon. That's a lemon. That's 2 lemons. Okay. What was I talking about? I'm going to assume it was these lemons. It was not about the lemons. It was about patreon.com/natural6. It helps keep this show running, and it's also a place where you can sign up for cool extra stuff, behind-the-scenes content, extra shows, extra lemons. No, extra lemons, which is admittedly a shame. Patreon.com/natural6. A place where lemons are surprisingly unwelcome.
Welcome back.
Hello.
What an advert.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was either like a brand new thing that I'm so excited to have seen for the first time, or that was an old thing that we've already done before, but my goodness,
you were
a
laughing.
classic never dies. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? A classic never dies.
Yeah.
Or it was a new thing, and my God, you can't fake the kind of raw energy of a new thing.
FRESH.
It might be new.
Fresh.
It might be new.
Thank you for spelling it for me.
It might be new. Depends when we film next before this one goes out. It might be a new one.
Does anyone
But I
wanna
haven't
buy
briefed
one?
the new one yet, so.
I can't wait to find out.
Does anyone want to buy one?
Anyone want to buy one of what that was that we were doing?
Yeah.
Maybe it was Patreon. Maybe it was as unknown.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Anything.
You too.
Could be real estate for all we know.
Very
Right
expensive birthday greeting for your parent. Your
Oh my God!
aunt.
Why? Honestly,
Your-
for the low price of about I don't know £100,000, that's how much one of those cost.
Yeah.
I could wish happy birthday.
And I'm not being paid?
No, because it's not. It wouldn't be fair for Natural Six to take any money after.
No, after I did all the work.
Oh, yeah, you do forget you do all the work.
Yeah. Well, now I'm
no,
not.
I do forget that.
Listen, I just feel like if you want to spend £100,000 wishing happy birthday to your mother,
On
I'll
you
do
is
it.
a great way to do it.
Yep. In the middle of an episode of Natural Six, episode 42 or 43.
Famously,
Out there.
mothers love it.
Speaking of mothers.
Speaking of mothers, there's a very sick one in a building nearby, but you have all made your way across this kind of tiny hamlet to the nearby building where Radian fled to in his rage, and now the rest of you are kind of congregating.
We're really going to take this kid with us.
Well, we're going in the direction anyway. He may as well follow along.
Who's this?
Archie.
Archie. Archie's good. Archie's good. I likes Archie.
Yeah, well, let's hope Archie makes it back alive.
Yes, I hopes too.
Well, if we can feed him up a little bit and give him enough money to purchase food and supplies he can bring back, then he has a chance at least.
Yeah, more than if we didn't help, so I guess it's something.
This doesn't feel right.
How does you mean?
Well, how does it feel?
We're taking him away from his family.
So that he can't come back?
She's going to be dead by the time he gets back.
Yes, but we're giving them a choice.
Well, and we don't know that. We don't know if she will die tomorrow or 3 weeks from now. Or not at all.
What I'm saying is, I think he will regret not being there when she dies.
He might. He might. He also might regret not trying.
Was there nothing you could do?
No, it's not that simple. And anyway, we don't know anything. We're only just trying to help.
And then what? We take him down the road and we get ambushed and he dies. Another person dies because of us.
Yeah, maybe. At least we'll have done something.
It has to be Archie's decision. We're going that way anyways. He's just traveling with us.
Do nothing. See how that works out.
All I'm saying is, I think he'll regret it.
It's his choice to make. Just like it's their hope. Let them have it.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea for all of us, actually.
It's a single-story room, a single-story hut. It's slightly larger than Alec, Alfie, and Ellen's. There's a double bed, and then there is enough space on the floor for the other three of you if two of you want to share, but you don't have to. There's enough space for everyone to sleep, hunker down.
Before we do, I want to take out the sending stone again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just repeat the question. Why did you put us together?
Okay, roll me a d20.
Just a flat roll. 13.
Okay. It's sent.
Can I?
I was trying to do that stealthily.
Okay, no, fine.
I didn't say that, though, to be fair.
But you did. Yep.
I'm going to do a little carving before I lay down and go to sleep.
Great.
Are we safe enough here to not have a watch?
I can take a watch if we just wants to be safe.
I can take one.
I can take one too if we need 3.
2 should be enough, right?
Fine, I'll leave this one to you guys then. I'm going to be pretty selfish. I'm going to take one of the spots in the bed. I'm not even going to offer or ask.
You said there was a stool in here?
I don't believe I did, but
I thought you said something about a stool.
There's no reason that there isn't one, you know.
No, Harry, those are very vivid.
I look for items made of wood.
You find a stool.
fashions a stool.
You find a stool faster than you can imagine.
This stool was
With
dropped
brand
here
IKEA.
2 weeks ago by the former owner. I just keep thinking about poo. Stool.
Okay. Okay, that's what you're doing. Okay. Yeah.
No,
there's
that's not what I
There's
meant,
shit all
but-
over the floor.
No, if there is a stool, I want to break it up for firewood,
Okay.
and assuming there's a fireplace, that we can have a fire going.
Great. Yep.
So Couch picks up a stool and goes.
In fairness, Rain had broken, I think, whatever.
Yeah, there's
left
quite a
in
lot
the
of
bed
actually.
way.
When you were looking for firewood, really, you should have just.
I should have just checked in
Just
here.
gone in here.
How
Picks up the
silly of
bits
me.
of furniture that
Fell the whole
broken.
tree.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Who's on first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay, everyone else sort of does whatever they need to do. Beds down, gets a fire going.
My watch is going to be a little creak open of the door. You pops out, and it's just you circling above,
Okay.
and eyes just walking,
Okay.
and just constantly circling above. And
Okay. Perception.
8.
Wolves.
It starts to snow, and it's kind of hard for a small owl, even a spectral one, to deal with a sort of flurry of snow. It snows quite heavily during that watch. He doesn't see anything. You're not aware of you seeing anything, but it would be hard to tell. Who's taking the second watch?
Me.
Let's have a perception from you then, Dolly.
8.
8. The snow makes it equally difficult from inside, kind of looking out. It's just building up against the windowsills. You don't hear anything coming. You don't hear anything leave. You don't hear a group of people or cart tracks, but there's enough wind and enough snow that everything's kind of obscured. Elowen, roll me a wisdom saving throw and -1 from whatever you get.
That'll be a flat 8.
Okay.
Sorry.
So well.
Yeah, I don't do wisdom particularly well.
Again, you're drawn back. You're drawn back again, and it's now almost banal. That process of falling into that dream or nightmare, or this like recurring scene that you don't seem to be able to rid yourself from, is no longer frightening. That process, it's almost familiar. It's almost starting to take on the quality of whatever sleep used to be. And you're on this swirling, growing water. And it's rising and it's bringing your brothers up alongside you. As if you're somehow buoyant, like bobbing on top of it. And you look down into this black water. And you see the pile of bodies that you carved a path through as you reached your brothers. Everyone else leave the room.
Cool.
Elowen, you see the bodies, these forms that were faceless, start to rise deep in the black water beneath you. And they stand, and you see the tops of their heads. And then the enemies of your family, the people who you cut your way through to keep your family safe, they look up through the water at you. And it's Radian and Calnis and Dolly and I. And you hear your voice in your head. And you hear your voice say, I know this to be true. And you wake up. It is morning. A winter morning, the snow fell heavy in the night and Radian wakes.
Great sleep. No, that was it.
Was it a restorative sleep?
No, it was me just going, I didn't. My reaction was too big. Radian has no thoughts on the morning. Ben has huge thoughts. The actor Ben Starr loves the morning.
It's sunny. It's sunny. It's so sunny, in fact, that that winter sun is quite kind of difficult. Like it's hitting the snow that's built up on the windowsill, and it's sort of reflecting into this hut where you are, and you wake earlier than you might have anticipated. You're waking at sort of probably 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's quite bright. It's so bright it could almost be summer if it weren't covered in snow.
Oh, hello. Sorry, Ella.
Yeah, don't worry.
Didn't realize you were sleeping so close to me.
I didn't realize you were sleeping so close to me.
She got in the bed first.
Never mind. Well, I guess we go and collect our little charge and get on the road.
Yeah, no time like the present.
Could I would like to have got up a little bit early, just to roll, do a couple of rolls, see if it succeeds. He's thinking, if I can get to them just a couple more birds, I will try. And leaves with them.
Okay. Okay, you can roll me a survival check.
18.
Sure.
17.
Roll me a d4. We're not gonna go through a whole rigmarole here.
2.
2 more birds.
Cool, great. So as you guys wake, I comes back in the door and he just has 2 more of these little birds.
I thought maybe they could does with
Good job, I.
more than just the ones we had.
It'll help them.
Yeah. Okay, let's go get him.
Archie.
Elowen, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 21.
Okay. No penalty to wisdom saves or wisdom checks today.
Today.
So we go over to Alec's house. Alec. Yeah, but
I like that
Alex.
name.
That's this
Ah, okay, got it.
name.
Yeah.
Strong name.
Alec McGinnis.
It's Alec McGinnis, yeah.
It's Alec
and,
Newton.
and by which I'm assuming you mean Alec Guinness. can confirm it's Alec McGinnis, who's a plasterer from Northampton.
Knock on the door.
It's kind of pulled open quick, and Archie's there.
Archie.
Ready.
Great. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, of course.
I had this thought last night. I'd like to try something. And I kind of move past him and knock on the door to the room where the...
She's sleeping in that main room. You go in.
She's in the main room.
Yeah.
She's
you
over
go
here,
in,
big scare.
You go in and Archie opens the door and you see that Alec is like sat already in the little kind of chair next to Ellen's bed. And she's sleeping.
And I go over to Alec and I just say, I do not know if this will work. I do not know what afflicts your wife.
Cal, what's your plan?
Just watch.
I'm gonna say, okay, and give Bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Ooh. Those dice are so pretty.
I know.
So I go over to Alec's wife, who remains nameless.
She's still called Ellen.
Oh, Ellen. She's still called Ellen.
Yeah, as she was the previous day. Yeah.
First time I saw her.
That
That is actually crazy.
Again.
Who remains
No,
nameless, and we
everything's
shan't remember
Don't
her
worry,
name.
you're good.
You never said it.
No, there's a lot for you. There's 3 names for you guys.
fine.
In fairness, if you don't roll well, she'll be dead.
Alex and your
I can't expect that. Also, what I think you're about to do does not require a roll.
You're right, actually.
Thought counts.
Just thinking.
Thought counts, and you might need it.
Absolutely.
You might have had to persuade her to let them do it.
Yeah,
Come on.
you are quite right. You are quite right.
I didn't realise this was such a hostile.
No.
It's a hostile environment in which to work.
Oh my goodness! Well, nothing makes me sadder to hear that.
I don't know why we're bothering to do this, because she doesn't even have a name. You haven't bothered to name her.
This nameless woman in this nameless town with this nameless boy and nameless fuck.
Ageless boy doesn't have an age.
This ageless, nameless
She may be
boy.
wearing a red shirt at this point.
I was saying when we had that little break, I had to. I was going to call you Ellen. To Holly and Aoife, I was saying I feel today like I'm not like I'm missing stuff.
I think that's fair.
You know what I'm talking about. You know when you
Some days you can lock in.
you just
some
like
days.
lose a whole minute of time.
Yeah.
And you just like everything that's happened is just gone because your brain was somewhere else.
We're only people. We're only
Anyways.
people, baby.
Well,
Well, he's a dragon.
Kel reaches out to Ellen, places his hand on her forehead, and he just whispers something to himself, and what feels like a blue light kind of glows from his hand and seeps into Ellen. And he casts Lesser Restoration on her.
And you see Ellen's eyes open. And her eyes are alert. And Alec gasps and like grabs her other hand, and she turns her head and looks at him. Oh. And Archie then is at the bedside, runs to the bedside. She is still she's still tired and she is hungry, but she is no longer afflicted by a disease.
It worked.
Yeah.
I was not sure if it would, but it has worked.
Thank you for doing that. I don't know why, but it's really important that they're okay.
She's not well enough to travel, though, is she?
Well, Alec is kind of still holding her hands and looking at her, and it's that sort of intense, kind of quite hard thing to look at where someone is like relieved, but also all of the fear and the grief that he was like holding onto at the thought of losing her is kind of coming out of him, and it's coming out in a way that is, well, like almost hysterical. Not that he's screaming and wailing, but there's like a hysteria to the way in which he's moving, like sort of checking her, and she's sort of smiling, slightly confused, almost as if she's kind of woken from a dream or a daze. And Archie looks up at you, and his eyes are misty and like filled with tears. And he says, now she's well.
I think we've saved you a trip.
Yeah. And give her a few days. Eating and resting, and we are where we thought we were.
On that, I thought these might be.
Yes. We'll just water and make a broth. Thank you.
Where does he want them?
I'll pack them with snow. And he sort of gets a bag and fills the bag with snow to kind of keep them fresh for as long as he can.
And then what?
And then we'll make our way north.
I'll take these, see if it helps. And I'm going to take some arrows out of my quiver. And I'm going to hand them 5 gold pieces.
Great. Yeah. And Archie he sort of holds the arrows in one hand and the gold in the other, and he just, like a spontaneous thing, just puts his arms around you, and he's sort of slightly awkward because he's kind of holding a load of stuff, but he's like pulling you into him.
I let him. I just genuinely think it's really family-like. And it's warm and it's nice.
You'll need your cloak.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'd really like
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
Really
you'll need your
cold
cloak.
out there.
He puts the stuff down, reaches very gently around Ellen, who's starting to already starting to sit up in bed. Alec is kind of coming back to his senses between them. They remove the cloak from around Ellen. They hand it back to you, and she looks at the five of you. Where did you come from?
Doesn't matter. You're just passing through.
Well, we owe you a lot, whoever you are. Will you tell me your names?
Me.
Archie says, this is I. And I heard this one called Kel.
Kelnis.
Kelnis. And Alec.
And this is Dolly.
Yeah, yes, and
No,
and Elowen
Kel.
and Radian.
Do you know us?
Of course we do.
Kel. Everyone knows us.
The three of them are smiling at you. And Archie looks at his dad and says, God killers. And Alec smiles and nods. It's you.
We didn't really do that.
We know.
Didn't kill any gods.
We know.
Also, not normally the reaction we get.
Yeah, there's Fort's one, though.
Which one?
Death one. It doesn't matter.
A dead one.
We survived, so.
Why are you laughing?
Because you're heroes?
Don't joke. Why are you laughing?
They're not joking, Radian.
Archie looks really confused. Roll me insight, Radian.
Natural 20.
There is no artifice. There is no mockery. He's telling you a fact. Dad, you tried to. Did you hold blade to the neck of one of the god killers? I didn't know he was a
We're not,
killer at
though.
the time.
We're
I know. We know. We know you're not.
Explain the hero thing to us, because our names may gather some very different reactions wherever we go. I would never have called us heroes.
Well, in these lands, you are the enemies of Barabask. You are the enemies of the Gloam. You fought at the Battle of House Grenwydd. You're what everyone's fighting for, in a way. Without you, we wouldn't have known who the Sinless really was. We wouldn't be trying to rally together. It's because of you.
Well, that makes a nice change.
Yeah, doesn't it just?
When you say, in these lands, how far do these lands go?
Well, past the northern edge of the Splinters, down to Atria, and then tracing the path of the river, all the way to Flint. Everything southeast of the river.
We may still run into enemies, but the lands we are in are friendly to us.
Yeah, let's make sure they stay that way.
Don't hang about for long.
As soon as she's well enough, we'll be on the word.
Okay. Then, no reason for us to hang about either.
I'll unpack my bag. Yeah, probably unpack your bag.
No, you're still coming with me.
I understand.
I'd say, I turn to the party and says,
You starts, gives me 1 moment, and I'll catch you up.
if the party leaves, I is gonna go up to Archie and say,
Archie. Comes here.
kind of takes him over to a corner of the room. And he goes,
Now I can's not read. But I think I has something you might like to read. But I has to take it with me.
and he pulls out the scroll.
Scroll. Archie, Archie is an illiterate farmer.
Between the two.
Why would Archie need to read?
Archie.
Yeah. Yes.
Looks upon this.
What? And he... That's Barabask's seal, he says.
What do you think of what it says?
No idea.
What do you mean?
Mighty fine ink. Oh, what I could do with ink like that.
Oh. Okay. Well, what you hold is very important, and I just thought you might enjoy it.
He shows it to his father. Alec can read. Alec reads it.
You has not taught the boy.
It's not...
We even taught ours.
You read it then. You read it out loud.
I mean, continue.
Yeah, I mean, he's... at this point, it's only confirming things that they hear.
It's not meant to.
Knows,
It's not meant to give them new context information. It's simply meant to this young lad, even before he knew who I was, seemed to think that I was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. So I
Put
just
words into his mouth.
Roll for that, please.
Did you not say under his breath?
Yeah, he said best friends.
There you go.
Yeah.
Throwing that word around a lot, aren't we, recently?
So I just kind of wanted to give him this moment of feeling like he was part, like he was on the inside of something.
The gang. Like he's part of the God Killers.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I do have to take it down.
Yeah, no, of course. It's very important.
And then I goes to put it in the bag of holding, and as he leaves, he goes,
Carried an Antiqua in here. Dead Antiqua.
and leaves.
So glad we've left. I'm so glad we're present for
And he slips out the door.
Okay.
You know when it's like, don't meet your heroes? I feel like this entire episode has been don't meet your heroes.
It's quite surprising, actually. We just spent most of this whole episode
There's still plenty more to come. We're going to go 5 hours deep.
just pissing about in this little hamlet.
I think we had some very meaningful conversation.
So in terms of leaving this little hamlet,
Let's do it.
heading north.
Yeah.
Great. Someone roll me a d6.
You've been
I'm going to do it.
Okay, that's fine.
2.
Okay.
You get something new.
Maybe 2 3s.
Yeah, you do. You had two
Yeah.
threes.
You're welcome.
Energy is so spicy today.
Holly.
Everyone's a lot today.
He is a lot.
So you get out of this kind of, the snow's fallen heavily in the night, and you spend the first half of your day it's quite slow going. It's thick and fresh, and you're almost kind of pulling yourselves through it at times. And then you reach a kind of, after 3 or 4 hours on the road, you reach in a place where clearly that snow didn't fall, and it's much slushier underfoot. It's a little warmer. And there are, for the first time, as you're kind of getting closer to a decent-sized civilization or a decent-sized conurbation, there's tracks from carts that are visible, that are going through this slushy grey.
Someone's just holds me up because this is not easy to walk.
And the road rises and falls with little hillocks, and there are patches of gorse. At times the path follows little streams and rivers. And the spines are just about coming into view in the far distance. The mountain range that skirts around the southwest and the western side of where Lathi tends to be. The Alanites visible to the west, and there's a little dark smudge. Alanites to your east, and then there's this very, very dark smudge on the horizon, tiny dark smudge, which you can identify as Atria. And you sort of stop and you eat, you get back on the road. And as the light's beginning to fade towards the end of that day, the road leads through this small copse of wood. And there is kind of reasonable cover here. It's like these are evergreen trees, and therefore they haven't shed their leaves in quite the same way. And so it's much less snow in here. And you see at the end something nailed to the trunk of a tree, but it looks to be a long piece of parchment.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is what it says. Peoples of Reliquiae. For the first time since the birth of this world, since it was spoken into creation by the virtuous, war has been declared. A force known as the Gloam have seized the cities of Lo, the Escalond, Coressian, and Brack, as well as all lands northeast of Mount Atria, northwest of Mount Atria, I should say. Oh no, northeast of Mount Atria, as far as the Splinters, and the lands that lie to the west of the River Seam. They claim Seren, Fathom, and all the waterways of the northern swamps. They also seek to rule the once holy city of Alvelion, site of the birth of all knowledge. Barabask, self-described sinless and first of the Antiqua, declared his ascension to godhood after the deaths of the virtuous. He now leads this Gloam and demands that all bend the knee before him as the sole deity of Reliquiae. The Council of Equals, led by High Advocate Truskmore, refutes these claims both of land and of the righteousness of Barabask in the strongest possible terms. When we made our disagreement known and demanded that the people continue to live without fear or favour as decreed by the virtuous, Barabask and the Gloam declared a state of war. That state now exists between us. We urge citizens in the villages and hamlets to seek shelter in those places that are defensible. Take what you can, prioritizing supplies and medicines, and travel in groups. Be minded that anything left could aid our enemy. Leave no food, no weapons, and destroy that which you can bear to be parted from. We shall defend the virtues that shaped our world and our people. We are united in our defense of liberty and self-determination. A darkness grows in these lands, yet we shall not allow it to consume us. We call on all free people who are able and willing to take up arms against this foul invasion. We stand with you and for you. We shall not succumb to the flood. We remember the sacrosanct truth that those who shaped us overcame far greater odds than that which we face now. We fight in their name and with the sure certainty that their spirit lives on in the strength of our arms, in our upright souls, and in our undaunted hearts. And it's signed Truskmore and the Council of Equals.
Well, there's definitely war happening.
Coressian? I wonder if that one fell or if that one was handed over.
Does it matter?
A little bit.
We're heroes now.
Just some.
Pawns again in someone else's game.
You keep moving?
Yeah.
At least we know that we are not alone.
We're not heroes.
No, but we aren't hunted by everyone either.
What exactly is hero?
Someone other people look to for protection, hope, inspiration.
Like Zelda.
Like who?
Like an elder.
Maybe a little bit more aspirational than that.
Sometimes they look for you to save them.
thinks we can try.
People just need something to look towards. If that's what helps, sure.
So likes we was for the kobolds and likes we was for the childrens of the midnight moon.
Yeah, a little bit.
So we can be for others.
It's not who we really are, but only we need to know that.
It surprises me that you want to take on this mantle so freely.
I don't. I'm just trying to help.
I would rather be thought of as a hero than the opposite.
I would rather not be thought of at all.
Well, you go do that then.
It's a heavy burden.
We're out here in the wilds. What do people's opinion of us really matter right now anyway?
I mean, if anything, the idea that the opinion might not be to come and kill us straight away, that's arguably not a bad thing.
I was a goddess a couple of weeks ago. Here was a bit of a downgrade. So who cares? They can call us whatever they want. The important thing is that they stay alive right now until we can figure this mess out.
And that they can help us.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Why?
Why what?
You are the midnight moon. Why? Why did you say no?
Because that was more immediate. I was there with them. They wanted answers from me. This, gestures to the poster, this is just, we're not real to them. We haven't met all these people. It doesn't matter what they think we are. We're heroes of legend. Heroes of stories. If a story helps people stay alive one more day, I don't care what stories they're telling about me. Neither should you.
And importantly, that proclamation does not call us anything. It doesn't even mention us.
Doesn't need to. The story of our fame travels on the lips of every single person here. People will fight in our name, people will die in our name. We give them hope.
Yes, and that's a good thing.
What is this thing you have against hope, Radian?
I don't like the idea of more people dying because of us.
It's either that or they die for something else. At least here we have... I have to believe we're making a positive change, a positive impact. Like that family. If we hadn't come along, she would have died. Now, they have hope again. That's good. That has to be good.
But she nearly died.
So what? She didn't.
Just. We came along and we did the wrong thing. We were going to take that child away from his mother.
We weren't taking him, Radian.
We are not heroes.
No, we're not. No, I never once claimed that we were. But that doesn't matter.
I just don't think I'm ready to be responsible for some other people. I can barely be responsible for myself. I can barely be responsible for you. And I know you don't ask that of me. I know you don't, but I worry, as I'm sure all of you do too.
So what's the alternative?
There isn't one.
So there you go.
But it doesn't mean I have to like it.
No, you don't. No one's asking you to like it. No one's asking you to do anything. But you have to put one foot in front of the other because we need you here right now. We all need each other right now. They need us. We need each other. What's... Round and round we go.
I think I've made that very clear that I'm not going anywhere. There is no other place that I can be. There's no other place I'd rather be. You are my family. You are everything I have. That is why I feel comfortable to be vulnerable in front of you, even though it terrifies me. It's why I feel comfortable to punch you in the hands, even though I know that you could hit me way harder. It's why I feel comfortable to vomit in front of you or to reveal myself to you in ways that makes me feel scared.
We're all scared. You more than the rest of us, yeah.
I don't think I can do that for anyone else.
I don't think I can do that for however many people look to us and say, wow, look how amazing you are. We're not amazing. The things that we've done, we are not that. And what then when they meet us and they see who we really are and how much harm we can cause them, they look to us.
Maybe that's the burden we have to bear.
Radiant, we're just people caught up in extraordinary events. We didn't cause the event.
You can't quite believe that though, right?
We didn't cause this event.
No.
We had nothing to do with this event.
But we can't just be ordinary people caught up in this. No one's that unlucky.
You're right.
I just see that we are making decisions to save ourselves, to save those we love.
Start with the 6 of us. And help as many people as we can along the way.
Require's at war and I've picked my side. That's how I see it anyway. So, I guess I'll just use my sword to do the best I can for what I think is right. I have no desire to be a hero. I have no desire to be thought of one. But I would like to fight in the war and do what I think is right. And I'll just see where that lands me at the end of it all.
Throughout all of this, I has just been staring at the parchment. Sort of maybe he's taken it and he's staring at this thing that he doesn't understand.
So this says, and this means that's when the rest of the world is telling their histories, right now there is a kobold in it.
Mm-hmm.
He just sort of like holds in a little tear. Just kind of can
I keep this?
I think you should.
He just rolls it up. Just pops it in the bag.
A kobold hero. Who would have thought?
I is just happy to be talked about.
I think you're going to be talked about for a very long time.
Hopefully because we does what we wants.
And I is going to continue on the path.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a survival check, someone, as you reach the end of this day.
Okay. Just a 9.
It's passable. It's probably a little too close to the road. It's probably not quite as sheltered as it could be, but you're not going to be in immediate danger from the elements in this place that you find.
We'll get there eventually. Oh, I do miss the summer forest.
It was nice there.
It was warm there.
I think that's the problem. Just getting used to the lovely weather and now it just feels gloomy.
I don't mind the snow, but walking through it like this, I'm just so sick of being cold all the time.
Cal reaches down and grabs a handful of snow and forms it into a ball. Throws it at the back of Elowen's head.
Make a ranged. It's a thrown quality. It's a thrown, so I mean, you can just make me a ranged attack with your strength modifier.
5.
5. It's not even very close. What you actually do is you try to put a little bit too many beans into it, and what you do is sort of fling it hard at the ground at her feet, but from the back. So there's just like a flump of something near you.
I look at this 5 brothers, Kelmus. And I go and grab, and I make a snowball and I try and throw it at Kelmus.
Strength, so strengthen your proficiency.
And I roll that with advantage, and that will be 26.
I mean, like, Kel, you see something. You see something flying towards you, and you objectively know it's snow, but it's moving so fast it must be some kind of comet, and it hits you like dead in the face, like on the bridge of the nose, and it does that thing where it is surprisingly bludgeony for how much it immediately turns into powder, and you have sort of watery eyes, and I mean you don't have a nose of course, but where your nostrils would be, and you have that like sort of watery eyes, and that thing where your heart's kind of quickening even though it was just a snowball because you genuinely thought she might have thrown a fireball at you for a moment.
Do the rest of us see this?
Yes.
5 brothers, no sister.
Strength, and you can add your proficiency. I think everyone's thrown a snowball.
Yeah. It's a natural 20.
Elowen looks back.
Can I add a bit of thumb for you too?
She turns.
So it actually does look like a comet.
It kind of an impromptu snowball fight breaks out between any who are willing to partake.
How fast can you run in heels?
I regret everything.
Elowen's going after Dolly. Is I joining in with it?
Yeah, I sees if there's one flying towards him, I sees it.
Turns.
And as it's
Control water.
Just uses retrieve. And as it's coming towards him, he just does that, and it just.
I don't know what retrieve is.
So retrieve. You use an object. You cause an object within range that isn't being worn or carried to fly to your open hand. So it literally goes flying towards me, and I just.
You saying I can dodge bullets? I'm saying by the time I'm finished with you, you won't
need to. And takes it and literally has you swoop down, pick it up, and dive bomb, sort of like drop it down on top of Radiant's head.
Mm-hmm.
I cast shield.
That little staff
I get the staff of defense.
And as soon as you do it, prestidigitation, little crack sound.
So yeah, I mean, do you have to roll for it? Can you roll?
Oh yeah, you can roll an attack. Roll an attack with you using use Dex modifier because this is a drop.
Yeah.
So just add use Dex, and then we'll see if it beats Radiant's
and then we'll see if
AC.
it survives a level 4 chromatical.
Okay. It's a 16.
It's a 16. What's your AC?
It misses.
It misses.
19.
Thanks to shield.
So it breaks over the top of my shield.
It reminds me of, in episode 1 of Star Wars, the droidicas that have that force field that emerge around them. That's what I'm picturing.
Don't bring a snowball.
Okay.
Then he can't think of something. I was really trying to say something cool, and I can wait. I just didn't think it was going to work, that's all. I really thought that the shield wasn't going to work and everything.
It looks quite cool.
Thank you. Then I pick up a snowball and try and throw it back at you.
Strength modifier and proficiency.
I absolutely miss. It's a 6.
It's a 6. Comes out the top of the hand, so really kind of flies very, very high and lands maybe a yard and a half from Radiant's feet.
Does he want to try again?
No, I'm fine. I'm happy with my go.
Okay.
And then little thumbs up, and once again, as the thumbs up, prestidigitation, just a tiny little crack sound in your staff.
Fuck.
You make a fire, you have your snowball fight, have some food. Who's taking first watch?
I can do it this time.
Great.
I'll take second.
Great. Perceptions from both of you, please.
4.
A 4.
Snow in your eyes.
Yeah. It's not until it's almost completely next to you that you see that there is a cart travelling south. And on that cart it's being pulled by 2 gnomes and sat on the back of the cart with, surrounded by pots and pans and the various paraphernalia of a home are 3 much smaller gnomes who are sleeping, kind of stuck in all of it. They have not seen you.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to watch them pass.
And you can the kind of parents huffing and puffing, sort of taking it in turns. At one point, you hear one of them. You hear what you're pretty sure is the female one say, "Look, if it's too hard for you, get on the back and I'll drag alone for a while." And then they're off into the distance. But it's the first kind of life you've seen, other than the nameless woman and Alec McGuinness.
Her name was Ellen.
Oh God! And what did you roll for your
11?
11. There's nothing. There's nothing in that on your watch. Nothing noteworthy. You're kind of close to a stream, and you can hear the lapping of the water from just out of your vision, but nothing disturbs it. No sudden splashes. Nothing kind of making its way through it. Elowen, you roll me a wisdom save.
Stop it.
Now you can. It is actually an 18.
Okay. It takes you a little while to go to sleep. Because it could be any one of them at any time. But you sleep. Finally. And then the next morning you wake.
How far away are we from Rowanhammer?
Cal?
Sorry, I was
Answering emails.
I was actually thinking about the boy Archie.
Good boy.
Yes, promise that one. What did you ask, Raylene?
Rowanhammer, how far?
2 days, 1 day, maybe, if we walk fast.
You'd certainly get to the borders of it in a day. It'd be like, or you'd be able to see it in a day. If you pushed through, you could make it, just about, as long as there's not like a storm.
I think we should get there pretty quickly.
Yeah, kind of sick of camping in the snow anyway.
The road there is fairly straight.
Could always speed things along a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, you've recovered now from that, have you? You gonna do that again?
I don't know, I'm sick of camping in the snow. I'll take a sore ass over that any day.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't. No, you were a fantastic horse, Dolly.
He turned into a war horse, not an ass.
If there's anything I can do to improve your ride, please let me know.
Very good.
That was very good.
If there's anything I can do to make your ride more pleasant, please let me know.
No, it was great.
It clearly wasn't
No,
great
you
because
were-
you're saying it in a weird way.
No, you're a great horse.
What do you mean?
Fantastic horse.
You're saying things, but you mean the opposite.
I don't think you could prove a thing.
You can, of course, ride me if you want.
So a war horse.
Kind gesture.
Is there something that would make your ride more comfortable?
A saddle?
A saddle?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry that I can't turn into a saddle.
Well, there you go. That's why I didn't bring it up.
Do we have anything in the bag of holding? Anything that could use to...
I haven't taken a saddle at any point.
I've got a saddle.
That actually wouldn't surprise me if you had. Just no.
Would it kill you to turn yourself into a horse with a fat back? A horse
tiny
with a
chubby
serious
pony.
ass.
Could you be a chubby pony?
Okay. Can I try and do an Arcana check to see if it would be possible to turn in...
Turn into a chubby pony.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, of course you can.
Like a really cute...
a really cute overweight pony.
Like Lil Sebastian from...
No.
That's no good.
Hearts of Red
Right,
Dragon.
little Sebastian. It's
Quicker.
fine.
We're trying to go quicker.
Yeah, has a speed of 5 feet. Yeah, you can. I'll tell you what. Look, roll an Arcana. You're going to be able to turn. You turn into whatever.
Yeah,
you
whatever,
want.
yeah.
But like, you can. Let's see whether you can
Control
thread
it.
the needle of turning into a fat-backed horse with some serious legs.
Yeah,
DC 15 Arcana.
let's go.
We're walking. We're walking.
think it is?
Is it a nat one?
Is that one?
Okay, he turns into a fat-legged horse with some serious back. It tapers.
tree
It's huge tree trunk legs and so narrow at the spine. Like it looks like a mountain range. This spine.
Yeah.
It's like a Toblerone. It's really hard to look at.
I
There's
messaged...
something unnatural about it. It's the closest to a creature from the Shadowfell you've seen, other than the creature from the Shadowfell.
Can I speak?
No.
Now,
Oh, look.
I has not seen many of a horse in my times. But this something seems not right.
It looks like an early AI horse.
I'm gonna unfasten my cloak and kind of unfold it, and then fold it again, and then.
Wait, no. You're gonna ride this thing. It just looks a bit, just looks a bit sad.
Well, yeah, but. After you.
Cal, what are you turning into?
Big
What are you
scale.
doing? Like, what are you doing?
I am. And he's a black elk.
Oh, the elk again.
Okay, big scale.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Big scale. Big scale. This did not go well for me last time.
Well,
Could you not do like a panther?
They do not go well for me last time.
I just think I could. Looks really cool riding a panther.
Could I interest you in a fat actual some sort of bloated pony?
It's like a rhino and the frill of like a lizard on top.
All right, I'm going to take my chance on the elk.
We're all going to ride the elk.
It's a 4th level spell.
Okay, I will ride the pony thing.
Pony thing.
there's room for 2, Dolly, if you.
It's either.
So they're a misshapen pony, or something that's completely unfit for purpose.
or an elk that basically just leaps like this the whole time.
I mean, it's nausea either way.
Yeah.
Elks can be quite graceful, I'll have you know.
Prove it.
Any animal documentary will show you. I mean, watch them running away from wolves. They don't bounce. They're pretty.
It's just that you had a lot of choices, that's all.
I know, but see, the thing is, technically, you only get 8 animal forms. So
Technically, but
Has already been
I'm not sure this is a vital moment for me.
Oh, now we're rules lawyering.
Yeah.
Right, no, I'll try the elk,
You are.
Okay, is just me then on the fat
I'll flip a
pony.
coin. I'll flip a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't decide which is the good,
on.
which is the
Yeah,
bad.
I think the web is definitely
Yeah.
the short-legged,
That's the
narrow-spined
pony.
pony.
Which one's which?
It's the
So the
heads.
web. The web.
do you
No,
want-
do the web. Do the
Yeah,
web.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that.
So natural 6 is Doug. Is Cal. There's the actor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do it again.
Oh,
do it
wow.
again. We're
That
gonna.
doesn't
We're gonna.
count.
No, we're almost.
anyway,
We're at the
actually.
3-hour mark. We're gonna do this for as long as it takes. Hey.
Natural 6.
Okay, so the elk.
Elk.
The elk. This
Elk.
is the way.
It's just I on a fat leg, short back pony. Which I'm guessing height-wise would be about the
Honestly.
It's about right.
Yeah.
It's about right.
How
but
tall am I?
You're maybe I was going to say 18 inches. That's too stupid. I would say you're maybe 4 feet and you're like 3.5 foot legs.
Yeah. So small. It's like this high.
3.5 legs.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
maybe
And then-
6 inches of narrow
Tree
spine.
I walks up and just like strokes this sort of like very oddly shaped neck. Just goes,
Yeah.
Is you ready?
Right.
jumps up on its like,
Lil Radio.
Like you was made for me.
Okay. I'm going to say you do this for the full hour unless you want to burn extra slots.
to continue to be exactly this shape.
No, I don't. I don't
Okay.
want it.
I'd like you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, I.
You can do this.
How believe in Gilradian.
9.
9. Okay. I'd like you to take 1d8 of slashing damage. Two, I hate to say
to
it,
his
the nethers,
cloaca.
to his cloaca. It's a hemi-demi ping by the end of this.
You hear, as with every sort of move, with every bit of momentum, you just hear,
And then could Dolly and Elowen give me animal handling checks, please?
Yes.
Oh, fine, whatever. 6.
7.
7.
We're full of bad choices.
It's not that it's not that Kel's doing anything wrong, but it's very much that both of you are doing something wrong. Like, it's really uncomfortable. At one point, who's in front and who's behind?
Front.
Okay. At one point, you get your own internal rhythm wrong, and Dolly puts her teeth really hard into the back of your head.
Bite me?
No,
You just bit me.
I know,
You drew blood.
Dolly canonically has a fat lip until the end of her next long rest.
Oh.
You drew blood. I'm bleeding.
No, that's mine.
Oh. Sorry.
Ow, can you stop kicking me?
You you make reasonable time for an hour.
Surprisingly.
Surprisingly, I mean, you are built. You're. This creature is built like a road sweeper, so actually it's quite good for a sort of sloshy,
Plow, if you will.
Yeah.
I feel like he's doing this.
You see I get off like this. And then just continue to walk away.
I feel like, you know, when you see that dog that thinks he's in the marathon and everyone's like cheering him.
Yeah.
He's just kind of going like that.
To be something that I don't know
procession.
if that we talked about before the episode, has the energy of the stop and think hedgehogs from the King of the Road, road safety
Or
adverts
that,
back
or
in
that
the
little
90s.
girl that storms into the BBC One interview.
Yep.
Like this.
Yeah.
Which is how I imagine Radiant enters a lot of places, if I'm being truthful.
Absolutely. It's how he stormed out of Alex Hut yesterday. And you continue for as long as the polymorph holds, and then Kel slows down and sort of goes to more of a walk, and you continue to make your way further north. And as the daylight starts to dim, everyone who isn't Kel, because Kel is currently a creature, and I'm guessing he's not going to be. Well, everyone roll perception checks.
I have a perception check.
Dirty 20.
A natural 20.
4.
14.
14.
18.
18. Okay. Everyone with a 15 or higher. You followed this forest road, and it's sort of meandered along the path of a stream, and then it widens and it becomes a river. And you start to move through farmlands. And in the far distance, you can see a village nestled in a bend of the river. And Alwyn, you can see that there are lights in houses. Like lights in the windows, you can see little pinpricks of light.
Well, despite our best efforts, we've almost made it.
Looking forward to not sleeping in snow again.
Yeah, just kind of look forward to seeing what it's like to talk to people again.
Knots feels like we has to fight them all the time.
Yeah, I kind of forgot what it's like to not always feel like you're ready to fight.
Or look over your shoulder.
Or worry about someone saying your name.
Oh, sorry, was it my turn to say something?
No.
what? No. I'll
Just giving the floor, because you normally you get upset when we don't.
Oh, sorry.
I just puts his hand and gives the help action.
To speak.
Yeah, to you. Basic speech.
I believes in you.
Or not overreact in social scenarios, depending on how much alcohol we've had the night before.
Oh, well, let's not set ourselves up to fail, Radiant.
On that note, I've been meaning to say something. I think whenever we drink that, I'm just going to say no.
I think that is actually the best idea you've ever had.
I think it's best that I don't take anything into my body that might alter my mental state.
Not sure I agree with that.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Just don't complain when the rest of us are having a good time.
I promise. I can be the responsible one for once.
He doesn't move.
Is he okay? Are you okay? Radiant.
I just thought someone else might say something in reaction to that.
Should we just get going?
I think so.
Yeah, let's just we're gonna go.
Okay.
Can you come with us?
1 second.
Okay. Take your time.
Radiant.
Yeah.
I had a really fun time when you was that thing.
You know what, for once, you don't have to lie to me.
Okay, it really hurts my, well, you've seen it.
You've seen everything.
With terrifying, vivid clarity.
By this point, as you start to approach this village, and it's still
Wild-shaped
yeah. It takes like another. You're on kind of high ground. It takes you like another hour to get down towards this village, and as you do, you see that there's kind of more light than you realised. As you approach it, the land flattens out as it reaches the bend in this river, and there are torches lit deep in the village, perhaps around a square or a marketplace, you can't quite tell. But there are also torches along the outside that have been like driven into the ground. And behind these torches are two precarious-looking scaffolding towers. And then nearer that than you is this very hastily slammed into the ground series of sort of wooden spikes with a narrow gap.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they were starting to fortify places, so...
Does we just goes up and says we is the god killers?
No.
Okay.
Why not?
He is...
Hey, if you don't want to play the hero right now, I wouldn't necessarily give them that information. Look, they've asked everybody to come here anyway. It was in the proclamation. It makes sense that us and others would be journeying.
But would they not probably guesses that we is them? They knows they is looking for tiefling, dragonborn, human, elf, kobold. I might think if we walks in, they would, the peoples that is in charge would go.
If it comes to it, let's deal with it, but let's not be handing out that information of our own accord to everyone we meet.
Perhaps we should take pseudonyms again.
Me.
I think I miss Pamela.
No, let's just... Well, we won't know until we get there. So, just keep moving.
For those listening, Ben is strutting with a purpose, with high elbow movements.
Come on then. Let's go.
As you near this line of spiked stakes that have been sort of forced into the ground, you hear a voice. Wait a second! And it's someone calling from on top of one of these scaffolding towers. A human, cloak wrapped tightly round them, peering down at you. Are you, you not got masks on or anything, have you?
I'd quite happily show my face. I'm not bothered by that. If I have my hood up, I'd take my hood down and be like, no, there's no mask.
Right, but if you're sure.
We're sure.
Right, in you come.
That was easy.
Oh my god, they're in so much trouble.
That was the only requirements, was not just not wearing the mask.
When have they ever been under siege or at war before?
I might need to teach them a few things.
Yeah. Okay, look, fine, we're in. I guess we should probably at least start to think about a place to rest.
So you walk over this, you walk through the gap in these stakes, and then you realise that just beyond the stakes there's this really quite deep trench or ditch that's been dug, and there is a narrow few poles that have been constructed that just sort of been driven into the earth, which are a bridge that maybe two people abreast can walk down. And in terms of defences, that seems to be it for now. The ditch is about 6 feet deep. And as you walk into Rowandown, which is a town of maybe It's a small town, it's a large village, but its position with its back to the river nestled in the curve of it makes it potentially much more defensible than certainly Godstone Combe, which was the tiny little hamlet that you passed through before. And there looks to be a marketplace to your right, but it's deserted. But there is light and there is activity from a square ahead of you. You realise that's where the light was coming from when you were first approaching here. And there looks to be a lot of people milling around in the square. It's early evening. The light is fading.
I say let's follow the noise. We're going to need a place to stay.
Yeah. But I've been here before.
Kel definitely has.
Kel's definitely been here. I think we said you hadn't been here, but that you had heard. You kind of knew that it was a place.
There's a really good pub just down there. It's an inn as well, so we can inquire about accommodation.
Marketplace first, then?
Mm-hmm. So you head towards this square, which also is the place where this tavern, you suddenly remember this tavern's called The Wheel. And it's the upper floors of the building that houses the water wheel that powers the forge here. And the populace seems to be gathering in this square. And on a cart that has been wheeled outside of this great 3-story building, there's a man. A man stood on top of a cart, and he's flanked by orcs that are wearing swampy greens and browns cloaks. Either side of the cart, sort of facing the kind of massed population of this village, are this ragtag crew, all species, some holding, with the exception of kobolds, I should say.
And I is just going to change his cloak to a sort of dark brown as well, just realising that a bright white cloak is going to,
it's conspicuous. And some of them have got sort of hunting bows. Some have, you can see like sort of daggers or hatchets. They look armed. This group of people look armed. And the man on the cart is speaking. And the voice is really familiar to all of you but one. And to the other, to the one of you that it's not kind of familiar to, it is instantly recognizable. It belongs to a barrel-chested, red-bearded man with thick red hair that's shoulder length. His head is covered by a leaf green cloak. A dagger at his belt is catching the light. You are looking at Torian Grenweird, and that's where we'll end.
Wow.
What?
It's been a wild couple of days, actually. It's been a really fun little, like...
jaunt.
Yeah, it's been different.
For the characters or for you?
No, I've really enjoyed these.
Save it for action
Yeah.
surge, because that's the end of episode 42 of our adventures in the world of Reliquiae. So we're going to have to save this conversation because we do the action surge as live, right? We come back because this will go out on the Tuesday, and we come back on the Tuesday after, and we record them as live. There's no other way of doing it. We have to do them as live.
One.
Well, we can't record. I mean, I guess we could pre-record them.
Yeah.
It would be easier to pre-record actually, because then we wouldn't have to like laundry all our clothes and then come back and be wearing the same.
Which is a nightmare.
It has been really tricky, but then I mean, there'd be no benefit for that really, because it would still go out at exactly the same time. Right? You can, even if we pre-recorded, you can't get early access to it. That would be wild.
Well,
We could always just have a washer and dryer here in the
Maybe we need to do that. Maybe we need to start putting some Alec and the women's style. Pardon?
What if we could do early access to action surge?
Well, I mean, if my grandmother had testicles, she'd have been my uncle. You know, we're in a different world here.
But we have that power.
not to
I
do
mean,
that.
well, we might do.
But would we want to do that?
Yes.
Play God.
Well, I think maybe now when you put it like that, maybe there is a way. What?
Patreon.
God, she's good.
Natural
6
So good.
would mean that you could go and watch the action surge that we're. Well, I mean, we're going to record the action surge immediately, but you're going to have to wait a week unless you want to go to patreon.com/natural6 SIX. In which case, you could imbibe, you could watch, you could enjoy that action surge. You lead us, Wilson.
Now.
Right now.
Good roll as well.
We'll unpack we'll unpack this. We'll talk about the weekend. It's been our first little weekend of recording.
Yeah.
We had a weekend.
It's been real fun.
Ages.
We're about to go to MCM. I don't mean about, but it does feel like almost immediately.
Oh, we're very much.
Well, no,
going
like
We're going to MCM in 4 days.
It's Sunday now, and I go on Thursday. To
I
set
go on
everything
Thursday
up.
as well to be there while you set everything up.
It's just you in a little lawn chair with a megaphone while I'm unpacking everything, going, "You can do it."
Yeah, for the women.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wait till I do smash or pass. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us for this episode of our adventures, and we will see you very soon for more adventures in the world of Reliquia. Bye, everybody.
Bye.